everybody, we're live with City States of Klovisa, semicolon, dash, the God War. Did you know that this week is the week that Eric has missed twice in a row? I can't wait for him to get back. How are you all?
Missing Eric.
Missing
I miss
Eric.
Eric too.
Yeah.
Good in yourself.
Someone's glad Eric's gone. I wonder who it could be.
I was letter Kennying. You go, oh, not so bad. It's fine.
Gibby. How are you, bud?
I'm blue. Double D, double die.
Nice. Brandon, how are you? Oh my god, you're actually eating spaghetti?
Yeah, I told you I made some.
For sure.
And it's really good. No, I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking.
Nice. Devin, you lost your phone. So probably tired of people giving you shit about it, though.
Nah, I just want another phone back because it's supposed to have. I was supposed to have my phone back, but I don't. It's really irritating. German postal service is the worst postal service in fucking existence, and I hate it.
Oh, look at that man's coming all by. Lei Stung, also known as CK. Hi, bud.
Hello. When I slammed my desk earlier, so I think some of the weed went into my throat, and I'm trying to wash it down.
Good on you, bud. Hey, Rumble Roar, how are you?
Yourself?
I'm doing alright. Guys, what the fuck happened last week? Somebody tell me what happened last week.
I don't even know what I did today.
I haven't done a recap in a hot fucking minute.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The longest.
Something. Devin has a new character. His ass is fat, and he casts lightning shit. Forget that. Gibby, you joined us the last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Irrelevant detail. Gibby joins the Force. Runt has joined us. We're all in somewhere, some why. It's
Denny's.
dark as fuck. Nah, we're not at the Denny's. We're not the Saturday Squad. But maybe soon we will all be meeting up at the Denny's for whatever reason. We enter Tyrant's domain. It's dark as fuck. Flash forward. A lot of shit happens. Ozark, we start attacking because some of us are loyal to the Tyrant. Then he's like, fuck off, bro. You need to kill the Tyrant. We're like, okay. So we start fighting the Tyrant. We deal a whole bunch of damage. Lei Stung kind of dies. Ozark's holding Saf Jewel, the bodyguard, hostage. No?
Citron Jewel.
What did I say?
Saf is the father.
Fuck.
It's close. You were close. Keep going.
But now I fucked up the rhythm. It was Citron Jewel. Anyway, so Lei Stung might be dead. We're all kind of running. But then Tyrant charmed all of us to come back? Question mark?
Yeah.
Exclamation point. Stay tuned.
You all are charmed within the Tyrant's Court. It is the 30th of Spring Swirling. Tomorrow comes Fantasy March, named another fantasy name. We'll get to that later, though. You all are charmed. Every single one of you. Well, not every single one of you. One of you is somewhere else right now. But anyone who is currently in the Tyrant's Court, standing in, rough attention, enjoying your time here. Oh, it's great. You're watching your new guy, your boy. I mean, he's always been your boy, Tyrant. He's walking up onto a throne. He heals everybody. Well, no, he doesn't heal anybody. He actually drains 10 hit points from you all. And then he gives all those hit points in one fell swoop to a beautiful man named Terry. A paladin whose arm was burned essentially off in his fight with Leechy Dan. The Tyrant miraculously, through the power of magical abuse, regenerates his arm for him. And Terry looks a bit awkward as he falls back into line after muttering something. And then he introduces himself to you all. He says, I hope we will get along in the future. And then, you all begin to walk away, leaving the tyrant's court to wherever the hell you want to go. Your compulsion, you being forced to stand T-posing awkwardly at attention, ends as the door closes. Lights
left.
will begin to flicker on in the hallways as you all, every single one of you, there's like 150 of you, stand in the hallway to the residences of the Tyrant's Court.
Has the tyrant left the room where he was announcing?
No, you all left him.
I thought we all got pulled back to a room.
Yes, the residence's hallway.
So we didn't see him making the announcement.
No, I just described the entire announcement.
I'm just clarifying. Thank you. Never mind.
Drink some water, man.
I'm good. Go on.
Really
you all
quick,
are together.
is Syl alive?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right there, Syl.
No, because I was stuck with Barbarian Boy.
Barbarian boy? No.
Nope.
You're with
Gotcha.
Rarick.
Yeah, I think we should try to find Stung, I believe his name was.
Oh yeah, that dude that got
my
stabbed
God.
through the heart.
Where did he go?
That hunter took him.
Yeah, that was
One?
Tristan Darter.
Chad's like, fuck, that name sounds really familiar, and I should probably remember where it's from.
He's like the super arrogant asshole hunter who's also like one of the strongest hunters alive.
I've met 3 different ones of those. You're really gonna have to be more specific. Yeah. That's hunters for you. Fuck.
Just like start asking random people if they've seen Tristan Darter and a dead-looking guy, and we'll probably find them.
The immediate knee-jerk reactions to yell for an Ozark simulacrum, but I'm pretty sure they're all preoccupied.
Well, I mean, he disappeared, so he's probably in the city somewhere. So why don't we just go to some place where Tristan is likely to be recognized? Like a local restaurant or something close to that effect.
I know just the place.
I only ever go to one bar. What are you guys thinking of?
Well, I heard they're having a special at Denny's.
Oh god, we're gonna go there? You don't want to go to an Awful House instead?
No, I'm not that drunk.
Alright. I guess we can go to a Denny's.
Yeah, it's not midnight yet. I don't think they're open.
Pretty sure they never, ever close. Pretty sure it's like contractual obligation that there's one person bound to serve the grill until they die.
Well, I heard that it's actually an 18 hours a day, but then there's a second Denny's on a different time set, so that way there's always one Denny's open, and you just kind of go back in between and before them. So, I guess let's go to Denny's and ask it for Tristan Darter and see if they've seen him around.
Let's go.
Awful House, from the trash to your plate, says Stammer.
Oh. Thanks, I hate it.
Are you all wanting to go and search for this Tristan Darter who kidnapped your boy, Lei Stung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Well. Okay, then. You all go around an awkward back path to make your way out from the front gate. You're unsure when this hallway showed up. Maybe you're just in one of the side entrances, who knows. But you quickly find yourself staring at a sheet of plastic that has been raised that would normally lead deeper into the Tyrant's Court. There's an Ozark simulacrum wearing, like, coveralls and like a plaid shirt and is like nailing up a sign to a new door, which just sort of materialized in the small entranceway you're in.
What does the sign say?
It says enemies with like an exclamation point.
I guess I'll just stop behind that Ozark and say, "Hey, buddy, what's this?"
Oh, new orders. We're supposed to filter through people now.
Elaborate, please.
Oh, yes. Tyrant was tired of the idea that anyone can just walk up to him for whatever reason. And now we have a filtration system. One is for you guys, and he points to the door you just came out of, which says residences for the Tyrant's court use. And then the other one, which is what he's hanging up right now, says enemies. He's about to hang up the 4 sign, which is a separate little wooden block, which is going to go above it.
And,
So there's no between then, just residences and enemies.
Yep. Now not any bitch motherfucker can just walk on in. Isn't that great?
I mean, what happens if an enemy does walk through the enemy's door? What happens next?
Do you want to find out?
I'm not an enemy.
Haha, then let's keep it that way. He
Cool.
slaps you on your face, friendly at first, and then, pinches your cheeks a little too hard, Ron.
Dude, stop.
You're just so cute. Well, have
Nice
fun in your
boy.
midnight outing to wherever the hell you're gonna go.
We will.
Have fun.
We'll probably do some more cocaine.
Nice.
We walk away.
You walk away. Maybe a little unnerved, maybe a little confused. You all head down the Tyrant's Pillar into the city. Into the big, wide city, looking for Tristan Darter at a local Denny's. It seems like you guys aren't the only one heading to a Denny's, too. Seeing that one team is going to one Denny's in particular that's, like, about to close, and then you guys, like, Tristan Darter would only go to the Denny's that's about to open, right? Because, I mean, it's going to be open for 18 hours after that. Why would you go to one that's about to close? That doesn't make any sense.
No one would ever go to a place that's just about to close. You'd be a real asshole to do that.
Yeah,
Your
seriously.
team bullshit.
You go to your Denny's, the better Denny's, across town a little bit.
What's in there? What is in the Denny's, John?
You head on up. Well, currently it's, closed. It's about to open. The lights aren't even on yet, but you can see, like, some shadows moving through it. Probably doing some early morning setup. It's around, like, 1 a.m. right now.
Okay. Experimentally, Runt is going to turn on his communicator and see if he can't hear anything on public channels. He won't say anything, he just wants to listen in and hear what is being said.
Excuse me. Yeah, you listen to some of the public frequencies. You catch on some radio shows, some like, what the hell kind of thing happened earlier today? There was a green cloud that just exploded above the Tyrant's Court. More and more of the same. Some of them are like repeated broadcasts of a day earlier. So rather than having like your nightly DJ or whatever come on and just keep you company or play some public accessible music, it's just like an earlier broadcast. So it sounds a little funky. Then you find like the more active guys who are reading their like paranoia broadcasts, like the underground radio stations. And those dudes are all about conspiracies and theories and like crackpot. This is the takeover of the gods. They're finally killed the tyrant. We're gonna become their slaves. So you have those jackalopes.
This is kind of a This is going to be a bit of a long shot question, and I understand if the answer is no, but would there have been any way that I would have managed to keep one of those fanfic books that we got from Ugarest?
I think Draco's character still had one.
Yeah, he had one. I know literally all of us, Gordon paid for all of us to have one for the party. And I would have kept mine for sure, especially since since Zane would have
Yeah.
actually read through all of it.
I'm trying to remember if you playing as Runt at any point in the Discovery team ever made mention to actually research it before.
Well, I did help Zane because I used comprehend languages on it because it could be read in any language. So I helped him research. But that's it. So that's why I'm saying like it's kind of a long shot, but also
Roll
I feel like
me
that's
1d20, 19 up. You can have it.
okie doke. Rolling the dice with bad internet.
Yeah, Runt, you either were forced to give it up or you never really paid attention to it. And one day it was just gone, kind of gone. You know Zane still has one, wherever Zane is. That motherfucker's hiding shit from everyone at this point. He's like, I'm going back to the room. And he just left. But eventually, Videni's lights will turn on, and you will find a familiar person sitting in a booth, staring awkwardly, just forward in deep, deep concentration. And lo and behold, beyond the viewing glass is Lei Stung! As he climbs out of the floor.
Commitment to the bit, everybody.
Good job, good job. This seems to surprise the people who were setting up as well, because as soon as the lights go on, you hear like a muffled "ah!" coming from beyond the door. The guy who was, flipping on the lights, turning the sign over, and unlocking the door also, jumps at that as the late night crowd begins to mosey on in, with you all in the lead.
Oh my god. He's alive.
They stung?
Oh, what the fuck? Hey. Where am I right now?
You're inside of
Exactly.
Denny's.
Oh no, I was talking to the party.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
What do you mean, how did he get here?
Um,
Magical bullshit.
Yeah,
But you-
yeah, no, yeah, that was definitely a part of it.
You died. I mean, I guess I died too, so I guess that's not that exciting. Hey, bud, glad you're back.
Yeah, glad to be back. I got a cool scar now.
Pass me the menu. I forget what the fuck they serve here.
It's
It's all dumb bullshit.
No,
It's
just
all
get the
puns.
bacon. Just get the bacon pancakes.
All right.
The best ones. They actually have like the thick bacon.
So what'd
that
you-
gets a nice oil smell.
So what are you getting?
Chicken nuggets and then chocolate milkshake.
All right, I'm gonna get all of that.
Still, can you speak up a little bit? I cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Does he just sound farther away?
He does.
He
Yeah.
wants chicken nuggies. In case nobody heard that.
And I want a chocolate milkshake.
Oh, sorry, and a chocolate milkshake.
Yes.
no
Okay.
They're
pickle.
coming through now.
I heard yes a little bit clearer.
What do you have him on Discord, John?
No, he is low for me too.
Brandon,
'Cause
where's
I-
your microphone?
I just turned him up and he sounds okay to me.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
fine. Thank you. It looks like Lei Stung ordered a burger, which the, waitress quickly puts in front of him.
Wait, you said bacon pancakes.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
I mean, isn't that just like slang for a bacon cheeseburger?
I turned to the
Bacon
waitress.
pancakes?
Do you serve bacon pancakes here?
Yeah, it's just
All right.
bacon with pancakes.
I want that and whatever this guy ordered.
A hamburger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a? Do you have any lobster?
No, what? Lobster?
What the?
I'm sorry.
You're thinking of blue crab. That's where they serve the lobster.
Chad glances to the waitress's name tag. What does it say, John?
It says Shirley Temple.
Aha!
Shirley, can I also get a coffee? Actually, the whole table needs a coffee. We've got a lot of talking to do.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Coffee
no,
and
for me,
a
no
chocolate
coffee,
milkshake. Got it.
Can I
Yes,
get a hot
ma'am.
chocolate? Actually, I don't want no coffee. Hot chocolate, please.
Boys, get your orders in now.
Make mine
Shirley's
a
got a
white
lot to
chocolate.
do.
Please make mine a white chocolate mocha with soy milk.
They don't
Fuck
have
off!
it.
She screamed.
What is wrong with you? Eat food.
She just walks away after hearing that shit.
Damn.
Well,
We're not
I'm sorry. I thought I was
pleased.
at an esteemed restaurant. My
No,
bad.
we're at
You're
Denny's,
at garbage
apparently.
food, bro.
Where? What? Never mind, Eric. I'll deal with you later.
It's
Boys.
Eric.
It's not. Boys, what the fuck just happened? Like, John, you died. Like, you super died.
You know, I thought that too. And until some weird things happened. And I'm back here.
Wait, are you a dog again?
No, I'm still that. I'm not like
You're
like
Sentry.
Sentry's okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
look like 2 tables down, and he and a bunch of other dogs are just drinking coffee with cigars, playing cards.
Chad says, "Good boy." All right, back to the matter at hand.
Anyways,
I'm gonna look at the
So-
table and knock 3 times, and then give a nod and a wink. Sentry will know what it means.
Sentry
True.
gets
I can see
advantage
the
on the
hand
next
here.
hand.
He does, yes. There's some faint barking and muttered growls that you hear coming from the table for the rest of this encounter. Chips fall. Someone starts yucking it up.
So, to address the elephant in the room, the fuck is going on with Tyrant?
that is a very, very, very good question that has an extremely long answer.
He's possessed.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, so
Uh,
you guys, how long? How long has it been since the thing with Tyrant happened? Just to be 100% clear on that.
John, it's been like minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's been like an hour.
It has been an hour and some change, yeah. Since Lei Stung was stabbed, you had your meeting, and then you walked out of the court.
Not long, bro.
That checks out with me. Just
It's
making
like
sure.
today.
I've done this. Don't worry. Teleporting is weird for me. I feel
It
weird.
has
about
not been years, right?
No.
it. No.
I look you dead in the eyes, right?
Mm-mm.
Although I'd be fine if you brought another dog back. Sentry's pretty dope.
I think Sentry needs a partner in crime. I mean, honestly.
Hmm.
You know, we're not always available.
What other animals are there? All I know about's the deer. And I don't think deer and dogs get along.
Oh, Chad, me and you have to talk about Leon at some point.
Oh god, I fucking love Leon.
Yeah,
Is he okay? I haven't seen him in so long.
we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so Tyrant, what's going on with that? Is he like here?
I mean, from what I can tell, he's a bad guy now.
I don't know. He's different. He tried to kill all of us, but that wasn't like him. That wasn't him so much like have. It's weird because it didn't feel like he tried to kill us because we were his enemies. It to me was more like he was trying to kill us because he had gone feral and didn't know what he was doing. Because he didn't seem to recognize any of us. I mean, I don't know how
mean-
loyal you guys are, how close you guys have been with him, but I know that he knows me and my loyalties to him very well. There's no way he would just forget unless something extraneous happened.
I mean, he didn't seem to recognize us. I agree with, but it wasn't so. I didn't feel like he went feral as much. He very deliberately, it seemed like, went after and stabbed Lei Sheng.
You're right, Derek. He did stab Lei Stung.
To be fair,
To be fair,
To
Lei
be
Sheng-
fair.
Lei Stung also ran in to a guy who was just slashing his sword around. So it's not like it's more like the tyrant was a cat who was chasing after a laser pointer, and Lei Stung became the dot that went right in front of the cat's face and then got swatted. That's what it felt like to me.
Are you saying
But-
that because I'm
how-
red?
No,
Just
I'm saying that because
eat
I'm
your
saying that
not bacon pancakes. I've got this. Look,
I'm gonna eat my bacon pancake.
you're new to this, but here's what I know, and there's been a lot of changes. Raid team has regrets now. We've made choices. Shit has gone down.
No.
We still do not have careful planning. We do not have 2 airships, and I forgot to update the scene since last week, so just ignore the right part of that. We don't have Igor anymore. Guys, we lost the plot armor. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Timmer just losing his mind in chat.
well,
But I can change him.
I don't know what to do now. Because the last time I saw the tyrant this aggressive was when I came back from my very first mission, and he beat a rat man to death until he became a bloody pulp, resurrected him, and then continued to beat him into a bloody pulp, continuously resurrecting him and continuously beating him into a bloody pulp.
Gross. Neat. Gross.
I think we should go back there right now.
you guys want to go to my secret hidey hole?
You
I
have
think
secret
that's a
hidey
better
hole?
plan.
I have a secret hidey hole.
I think
got-
whatever we do, I don't think we should trust the tyrant or go back there right now.
Secret hidey hole.
Secret hidey hole.
Is there enough hole?
Yeah.
Is there enough space for the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he looks pretty busy right now. I think he's winning.
I look at the table. I give it a quick like.
He sees what you're doing. He'll fold his next hand and follow you in a bit. Okay. You all head out to the sticks. Outside the main gate, you can... I mean, it's kind of open 24/7. There are guards on duty. And they're checking ID as usual and being like, oh, hey, have a good one. As you all just kind of walk out and head to Sill's quote-unquote hidey hole, which I affectionately refer to as his meth lab. He essentially has a hobbit house, Shire-esque, built into the earth itself, with a quaint little chimney that is, you know, blowing out meth dust and all sorts of other kind of steam and vapor.
All the word quaint in that sentence.
Yeah, it's a quaint little hobbit hole if it was actual New Zealand. You all head towards it. And you know, for those of you who know where Leon lives, you're actually not too far away. You're maybe like 5 miles or so. He lives deeper in the woods in some shitty cabin. But you know, you're over here now.
Yeah, this is my beautiful hidey hole.
It is a hole in the ground. I'll give you that.
Are your plans just to chill here for the night?
Yeah, to keep everything kind of off of us, yeah, until the heat kind of dies down.
Okay.
Let's see what the morning brings.
Hey, if it makes you guys feel better, I have a full kitchen here. We'll make breakfast. And
Rod,
if
I
anyone wants to try a potion,
I think we should definitely discuss what we're gonna do. The plan is.
You have a fridge? I've got a lot of leftovers from Denny's. I ordered way too much.
I agree
Yeah.
with Eric. We should definitely talk about what we're going to do next.
It's never mind.
All
That's
right.
what I said. I said your name was Derek, right?
It's Rarick, but
Right,
It's-
Merrick.
it's-
Got it.
All right.
Anyways,
Derek, I know you don't know us that well, but I don't think we're going to be the type of people to, step away from this. So you're not.
I
If
don't
you're
think we
feeling,
should
if
away.
you're feeling squeamish now, like
I think we
No.
should deal with it, but I think we should have a plan for how to or what we're gonna do.
all right. So what we know about what happened, right? The tyrant possessed in some way, right? I think we all agree on that as being up with what happened. We can describe it.
I'm possessed.
Sure, let's go
Um,
with that. That's the easiest thing to say.
Yeah, not under his usual like mental control.
You mean not himself? Sure
Not him.
thing, brother.
Yeah, he is kind of sus at the moment.
Sussy ass baka.
A little sus.
Yeah,
Is he among us? No, I'm sorry.
You guys literally went through vents to get to him. I just want, you are all the traitors here.
We
okay?
are all the imposters.
That tracks. Carry on. We're on the same team either way.
what else do we know about what just happened? Does anyone who knows about magic understand like what was like functionally going on? Can that be like
Well, there
researched
is
into?
one thing I know about magic. I don't know if it can or even does tie anywhere near to what happened today. But when I was in Ugarest, there was a book where you could read it regardless of the language you knew.
Okay.
It was some sort of magic that not even wizards, sorcerers, or warlocks had the capabilities of even attempting to create. And that might be the same style or effect, because as we all saw, if you cast magic in there, it didn't matter how long it normally lasted, it was gone like that. And that's not something a wizard can do. That's not something a warlock or a sorcerer or anyone else can do. So,
It was some type of delayed dispel. It seemed like, from what I could gather.
Thad would point out, hey, I've got some really powerful boots. They were super weak in there.
yeah, it's almost like an anti-magic field or something to that effect. Anyway, it's not something that I've ever encountered before.
I have to ask this since you're more inclined with magical knowings. Do you know if magic can be truly destroyed?
I don't believe so. Magic as we know it can't be destroyed.
It's
All
like
right.
the
I
Force,
think
it's
I
less
have
powerful.
some information that might contradict that about the tyrant.
Go on.
And I'm gonna share this all with you now. Remember that time where oh wait. Sil, you're the only person there to really know about this, I guess. When it happened. Because you were there. You're the only person that was there. I have a moment. Like,
Great story, Leishton.
Oh, so there's this thing we have in one of our warehouses that's owned by one of our teammates, right? And it lets you see into the past, or really whatever you want to see, as long as you give it enough magical items or magic in general, right? And I was half fucking around, half dead ass, like, let's see what we can fucking do. And I was being stopped. I was being competed for it, and then it got real serious to the point where I was like, all right, I'm ripping off a piece of my horn. That's why it's uneven, if you've noticed. Like, and I saw the tyrant talking to a god that's one of the two beings that has completely left magic dead. I don't know what the fuck that means for him right now, if that contextualized maybe this outburst, if this has happened before, like you said.
Well, do you remember the god's name, if you got it at all?
It was Ishvatal, or Ishvatar.
Oh, fuck.
You know about him?
What did this conversation look like? Was he arguing, talking, making a deal?
Everyone's familiar with the Tyrant's bodyguard. She's kind of like in your face when you're around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her name's definitely not Saf. Go on.
I don't know about that meme. That's a secret meme. Yeah, he was kind of. She was kind of like dead, dead. Like, you know how I was like dead, I'm alive? No, she was not coming back dead. And he was pleading with that god, and she's alive now. I don't know what that means magically, if you guys can deduce that, but it seems like some fuck shit
Well,
is
what I know
happening.
about the Ulathaean gods was that they were almost one of them was responsible for nearly ending the world, and the other ones tried to save the world by making a final stand at the world pillar. Kind of. I mean, they knew it was doomed, but like they were making a
Close.
show of it.
All right.
And a lot of that has to do with Hephaestus.
Yeah, he seems to be a big player in all of this. I think our next move is all right. We all still have clearance to enter the Pillar of Authority. I think we should gather supplies and sneak out one of the trucks, those cars that they use, and drive to the Pillar of Authority and see what the fuck is. I mean, the fucking World
The
Pillar.
world pillar.
Yeah,
Well,
and see what the fuck is there.
I made a trip with my previous team to the world pillar when we were finding all of these relics of Hephaestus and the Ulathaean gods, which we were ultimately successful, and that's how the tyrant became the king of the Ulathaeans. My recommendation is that we don't go there unless we're absolutely sure that we can take on like an army of spirit beasts.
Oh,
Like
dude,
all the time.
dude, I don't know if you know this. I was like grinding Spirit Beast for like 2 years almost. No XP for some reason.
On.
Because that is not our reality, so it doesn't transfer. It can't. It's just literally not
what are we
magically
hoping to achieve by going to the world pillar? It seems like he made a deal with this thing god to
if we
resurrect
can-
the bodyguard. But
I think whatever Faceless did might still be there, right? Is that you're still finding relics over there? Or
Well,
you think it's
I mean,
swept clean?
Hephaestus has shit all over the continent. I mean, you guys
Hmm.
know Randy, that thing that's in the sky, right?
Yeah,
that was made by Hephaestus. We confirmed that. Yeah. He has shit all over the continent. He's got towers. We've gone to several of those. I'm sure there are still Ulathaean temples to go to. There's a bunch of magical shit related to all of this stuff that we could go and try and explore and figure more out of. But again, as Merrick, whatever,
Sarek.
said, Sarek, yeah, Emmerich, whatever his name is.
His name's Tarek. Come on, people, get it.
Anyway,
fucking right.
the point is we need to have a purpose. There's plenty of places to go to find more context, but ultimately we need to have a point as to why we're getting more context or why we're getting more knowledge.
To maybe
Because-
break
I mean-
the curse of tyrants under.
it
Because
seems
Faceless has machines that can break curses. If like
Well,
if we can find something like that again, maybe we can help the tyrant somehow.
well, it seems like everything that we've heard with the tyrant all centers around his bodyguard, right? This deal that was made in the past. The only reason we escaped that chamber alive earlier was because Ozark was threatening to kill the bodyguard. It all revolves around her.
Wait, we should go find her and talk to her.
Yeah.
Did you
That's,
say kidnap?
no.
No.
Well, I'll
Also,
let you know
who's
right
this
now.
guy making meth in your house?
Fuck, I keep forgetting his name.
Wasn't it like Jeremy?
No, Dan.
Oh, that's what-
Steve?
No,
Hey.
Jeremy was fucking
Maybe.
whoever.
He's
It's not
name
the guy's
fluid. It doesn't matter what his name is. He is here to make potions and
He's
essentially
liquid.
just be the potion maker. He's wearing like a yellow hazmat suit and he's just like, you guys shouldn't be breathing this air. He just fucking goes back into his room.
Speaking of potions, you said that you had some weird potions here. Do you happen to know the Greater Chemical?
Yes.
Oh, that guy's weird.
Yeah, I sold, I guess you could say, part of my soul to him for the greater good of the community. Very uncharacteristic of me, but If you've got the money, you can now buy my luck from him, or make it. I don't know if you knew that was a thing you could do.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just trying to, go
You're
off.
drinking your what?
I had an uncanny ability to not suck super hard, and now you, with the power of I think 500 gold pieces, can also have the power to not suck super hard.
But I want something super.
Yeah, but if I do that normally, like, what do I need the potion for?
It's for people who do suck super hard. So if you don't normally need
Oh.
it, then
Oh,
yeah.
Saturday Squad potion. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
He just agrees.
That's a good question, John. What do I have in stock?
He was setting up not too long ago. He's still trying to... I need to check my meme sheet. He has nothing in stock currently. This month he finished the house. And is now like doing... He's essentially making weird water, which he will then turn into different potions and effects. I know he has access to greater healing potions. I know that's on his list, but I don't have it on hand. Is this a pressing thing you need?
No, I just wanted to see what was in stock because me and you've never had that conversation.
Yeah. That's probably why that I don't have it on hand. Because we have never had that conversation yet.
Talk about the boy and his problems.
I'll put
You know,
that
if
in
we
the March
needed
thing.
Someone to help, couldn't we just ask Jerome?
Just look at roll 20 in Devin's name.
Eric, Merrick, Derek.
T5 for Ferric,
It's
Raric.
every letter of the alphabet now.
Nice.
I
Nice.
just
Well, if you need help with potions, there's this nice MILF that I know. Her name is Meager's mom. And
Darling, I'm waiting for you to call me.
Where did your hot man in the army go? That's her actual voice, by the way.
Oh,
So are we trying to go after the bodyguard or not go after? Talk to the bodyguard.
well, we could get Jerome to help.
I think
I don't think we want Jerome to help.
simply talking to Jerome could be hurtful, but might still be not a terrible idea. I think our first order of business should be not dying and maybe taking a short nap while we're in safety.
Yeah, that's why I brought
agree.
you here.
Nap sounds cool.
And there's gonna be a breakfast.
Nice.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm literally like, if you breathe on me, I will be passed out.
Yes, let's take a nap.
All right, I'll go. Does this place have all necessities? Does it need like firewood or like food? I can like go scavenging or whatever. I didn't really bring anything else on me.
No,
I know.
everything's here.
All right.
It has that. It has bed. It has bathrooms. It has showers. It has, a stock room and stuff like that.
Damn. How much
it's
is
a
this
little-
property?
Oh, I think all in all, I think I spent like 8,000 gold.
That's pretty cheap.
This is gonna appreciate. This is a really nice place.
Well,
That's essentially like $800,000 in today's currency.
Oh, yeah, that's still not too bad, actually.
That's
I'm actually thinking about expanding.
Unless you're in New York.
And going deeper, actually.
Your bunker can house you all temporarily. This is Sill's... Well, he called it a hidey hole. I think we're just gonna hold on to that. You all can go to sleep and have the benefits of a short rest.
Temmer.
Is Temmer memeing in chat more?
If only we had the masturbatorium.
Yeah, true. Jesus.
Are we rolling hit dice, John?
Yes, you can roll hit dice up to your allotted pool. At the end of your short rest, you get one back. Because now that Tolst isn't doing its automatic healing anymore. You guys have to do it the old-fashioned way. Ah, yes. Scrolling all the way down. Unironically, Devin, I think your name is stopping our camera scroll. Uh,
Come on.
yeah. Roll20 is being shitty recently.
Goddamn.
Damsel!
What?
Good job.
All right, sweet.
Okay.
Max me out.
While you guys do that, the night passes quite peacefully. Many of you have bad dreams, still you can't help but dream of Jerome running through a nightmare hallway, being pursued by unknown creatures, screaming for help. It seems a little too realistic to be just a dream. But maybe your boy Jerome is fucking with you, who knows? It is what it is. Runch, you have an awful, terrible nightmare of a tyrant killing your girl, Irithil. Quite brutally, in fact. It is quite a vicious, terrible nightmare. Lei Stung, you have a pleasant dream of puppies in the mail, being put up in like a cute little box and being packaged off to you. Rarick, you dream of a storm calling for you. Because it's calling for all of its sons. And Chad, you dream of a golden hallway. One you never got the chance to truly see, but one that a certain wizard you once were familiar with went through extensively. When the dawn comes, it is around 9-ish in the morning, maybe like 9:15, 9:20, as you all have a late start to your late night exploits.
Breakfast waiting.
What?
I said I have breakfast waiting.
Aw, still woke up early. The early bird got the worm, boys!
Oh man, meth pancakes already.
True. What's the plan now that it is morning and you are outside of the city of Tolst?
All right, we didn't really come to an agreement yesterday. We were kind of all just like remembering things. All
And
right.
let's do a vote right now.
Okay.
Since we talked a lot yesterday, but now that we're all rested, let's go and do something. So, votes for talking to Jerome first. Say aye. Aye.
What are the options before we get to
Okay, that's
voting
fair.
immediately?
Right now, what we've talked about is going into the Tyrant's Court and talking to the bodyguard, talking to Jerome, and I think, didn't we, this is before all the bullshit, but we talked about going to Maelstrom?
Yeah, that was before
Yeah, that
shit
was
got
for a
fucked.
mission,
That's gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
Jer-
on the table, but it's pretty low priority right now.
Jerome
Oh,
or
yeah.
Things have changed.
Jerome or Tyrant is essentially what we're getting at, right? Because Tyrant's bodyguard
Well-
is going to be right by Tyrant.
I mean, potentially. She's changed. She used to be, like, super murderous right by his side all the time, and last we saw her, she was, like,
Name the last
person.
time you saw her 30 feet from him. Or more.
I'm just saying that things have changed, so...
I'm just
The
saying, Lei Shun got stabbed the last time Tyrant saw him, so...
we don't have to, like, go and...
I'll be the third vote for Jerome.
Okay.
Man, I really do.
A
wanna
dude
go talk
says,
to her.
I vote for Jerome too! Thanks, a
A
dude.
dude's not there. He's ratting you all out. Like the narc. Fuck you,
Why does he
Eric.
always pick the narc class?
I don't know.
We
Lei
He's done- I
Stung
think he's
and
done that
Rarick.
once actually in his new character.
Wait, hang on. Coffee, I know you're watching the VOD. Look, buddy, my mini fridge. Thank you, bud.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got these drafting board.
Thanks, bud.
All right.
We miss you. See you next week. Sorry, John. Sorry, everyone's immersion.
True.
Yes, they're talking to
Rarick
Jerome.
and Lei Stung. They want to go talk to some weird demon from hell. What do you two want to do?
I want to go talk to the person who I saw in the vision. get the download.
Saw in the vision.
Yeah, remember I was talking about the vision I got, the passbook thing, the horn went off on that. Want to talk to the bodyguard later?
Okay.
Yes, there it is.
Same.
All right.
Hey, really quick, can I get presentable looking for Jerome?
Of course. When aren't you presentable, Sil?
All
It's
the time.
true, but I finally get a chance to, shower, bathe, oil up,
It's true.
doll up.
You've preened
Lisa.
your black feathered wings that are kind of not as working as they used to, but
Have
I
a little
get you.
dust bath.
Yeah.
All
Uh-huh.
right, we are good to go.
Yeah, Sil
Go.
takes like an extra 30 minutes to get freaking dressed and to get up and going.
All right, I'll come with you guys to Jerome as long as we go to the security guard, the bodyguard after.
Yes, of course.
Well, here's the thing. We don't have to go anywhere. We can get him to come here. So.
Oh, that's right. You guys do that thing.
Yes, we have
What
that.
thing?
What thing?
Oh, check
What
this out.
thing?
Oh, Jerome.
And you hear a squawking suddenly from outside the roof of a crow. And then like 17. And then like 150 crows making a murderous cacophony.
Oh god, no more birds. Sil, what did you do? Sil, the
I
birds
remember the
again.
Ravenlands.
God.
They all go.
Open the door.
You open the door and you see one guy who has several throats sticking out of the ground. It is quite gross looking, as he kind of looks like a weird frog, as his throats are just expanding out in like bubbles. And you see a very pale man with black obsidian eyes with feathers sort of sticking out of his scalp and neck. And he's like, "Oh! Sil!"
Hey, Daddy. No.
I could have been your daddy.
True.
What do you want?
Well, look who it is.
Oh, fuck you! You're not even a gnome.
Whatever. We called you here for a specific reason.
What? Out with it. Spit up. Spit into my mouth like a mama bird.
Do you know what's going on with the tyrant?
Yeah, shit's fucked, man. I'm trapped down here.
Like, do you have an idea? How?
Get close to my mouth real quick. I want to
Oh,
whisper
this
in
is
your
getting
ear,
weird.
Sil.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Kneel down to the ground. My body's buried.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, Sil, you kneel down close to the ground, and he whispers into your ear. You know how I materialized in the world to murder the tyrant?
Yeah.
It's because of this tyrant. Not the one you're used to.
To the one that he became?
The one that he always was.
This is the one that you said would destroy the world.
Yep.
Or that would, at the
Yep,
very
yep,
least,
yep.
ruin civilization.
Uh-huh.
I see. Well, I understand a bit more of your reasoning now, although I still don't agree with it.
How did he switch from this tyrant to the old tyrant back to this one?
When you say the old tyrant, you mean that, what do you
No,
call him?
happy-go-lucky
Sunday
fun guy.
after church boy?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an act. We did, well, I didn't. I had nothing to do with it. One of my, divine peers, I don't know why they call us demonic. It's just because they're discriminating on how we... I'm just as divine as they are.
You are. You really
I
are.
mean, your writing hurts my eyes when I look at it. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, fuck you and your weak eyes. Fucking cataract-looking ass.
You want me to get him?
No, I said not. I won't.
You
I
know,
mean, you could get
Jerome,
them for your own reasons, but I'm not going to be the one to send you out. Look, I'm not gonna say that I did anything to the tyrant, because he can hear me right now and is watching me. But one of his creator's friends, sister's wives did a little sneaky doodah to him, pulled a fast one, and weakened him considerably so that it would be easier to kill him. Turns out it wasn't easier to kill him, and it actually made him much more likable. So I guess they've now pulled the plug on that operation and are doing the Uno reverse card to shake up the game before we lose.
It's possible for you to lose?
What's Uno? Don't you mean one?
Oh,
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the-
I know it by the old name.
Yeah, Ugarest is the one who created one. Uno is much older.
Yeah. For sure. Legendary. Anyway. That's my assumption. I don't know for sure, because I've been out of the loop for a while. Working with you dumb fucks. But, you know. I'm sure when I die soon, whenever the tyrant decides that I'm not worth keeping around, yeah, I'll just go back to betraying everybody I've ever met and feed you guys some lore later. Hopefully I won't die too soon.
Is there any way to reverse this change? Get him back to his weakened state, so to speak?
Or to kill
Fuck? I don't
or to
know.
kill him.
Look,
You
I'm a foul one. Well, I'm a verminous one. My whole shtick is making things into birds. And the tyrant isn't a bird. So I can't do it. And I don't even know what fucking magic was used. It was some clearly, you know, divine homebrew shit. It's not in my sphere or domain, I should say.
You're definitely not powerful enough to do it, and none
Yeah,
of us
look.
are either.
Guys, we're working with each other. Me and I was working with them. Past tense and all. But that doesn't mean we're on the same side, you know? Like, yeah, we'll kill the tyrant together. But once that's done, like, it's round 2, baby. Or round fucking 80,000 now.
You did say this before to me. Family squabbles and all that.
Yeah, ha ha ha. More
Alright,
like
Jerome, before
squackles.
you leave.
Ha ha ha.
Aha!
So this new tyrant, he's gonna. What's his plan? What's he after?
I don't fucking know, man.
Well, he said he would ruin the world, right?
He
Yeah,
also said 80 fucking thousand, so you should probably have an idea of what his MO is if this is the 80,000th time you've been around this loop.
not with him specifically. With, like, the Herald and the fucking
The
Ulatheans. I'm a demon, dude. You think the angels are gonna go fucking on a date with me?
Yeah, Chad, this guy's boyfriend was like one of the super ancient Ulathaean gods. So,
Hey, come on now. We were keeping on the down low. He still had
I mean-
kids.
yeah, but like, you still love him.
Dad's gonna interrupt. I don't
Jerome,
Jerome
care.
looks really sad for a moment.
I'm gonna
What?
go to Jerome, pat him on his fucking fiberglass shoulder, like, oh,
Get the fuck off me! Ah, he starts
Yeah, right.
thrashing in the ground. He's just a head sticking out of the ground right now, guys.
yeah.
What did we learn about petting and tickling random things? We gotta stop doing this shit, man.
Lice, stop it!
I lost fucking spine parts. Just
Oh yeah, are you a tree now, or are you like okay?
Bro, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
here. This is a fucking Wendy's. I don't even know.
Jerome,
Anyway,
am I
dude-
gonna end up just making dogs like you one day? Cause you.
No, I'm like from an extra dimensional space. You're all earthly, baby. You got that dank neutrality. You can transcend. Well, I don't want to call them racial lines, but they kind of are.
Okay. For this whole time, I thought we were like kind of in the same boat of like having a big thing, championing it and all that. I guess it's pretty different.
Our cosmology is quite something. I won't get into it now because I'm actually running out of time. I need to start running here soon.
All right, well, here's something for your troubles then, and I'm going to take out a single silver coin and put it on his head.
It starts sizzling him. He starts screaming in pain as his head just begins to shrink and shrivel. Like a pygmy head until it just gone and it's just like a dirt hole that's like 3 inches wide.
Wait,
That'll keep him
hang on.
safe.
Everyone get a coin out. And then Chad...
Young love.
No. Everyone get a silver coin out, quick. And then
What?
Chad goes,
I don't have
Jerome.
I
Chad,
think it
you
only
look
works.
for Jerome, but you don't see him.
I peg a coin at the ground where I think Jerome will appear.
You do so. It strikes the earth.
How does the earth feel about it?
It's earth. You're just giving it back what it already had.
No elemental voice? Oh.
No.
Oh.
Alright,
Dude. Hey, still
Carry
has
on
a
Earth.
thing with Jerome. Like,
carry on Earth. I have no more beef with you.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
can we look at the possibility of creating a diversion while we go and procure the bodyguard?
we are not gonna kidnap her.
Still,
I-
can I ask you a question?
Hmm?
Do you know who Tristan Darter is?
No.
Okay. Do you know what happened to the last time? Excuse me. Do you know what happened the last time the bodyguard was kidnapped or taken away from Tulsa, just in general?
No.
The tyrant mobilized the entire military and spent an entire month tracking down whoever took her, and threatened and vowed to kill whoever did it involved.
Okay, so we don't get caught.
That is not. No.
The tyrant was apparently weakened in that form as well. He's even stronger now and very bad.
Not you too! Yarrick, you need to calm down.
I mean, I'm just stating the facts. Like,
Look, just
he seems
Herrick,
bad.
Herrick Connick Jr., you need to chill out, alright?
Alright.
Chill.
Okay.
Yeah, turmeric.
All right. Well, while you guys discuss this, I'm gonna figure out a plan to find that bodyguard by herself, away from other people, so
Well,
that
I
I
mean,
have questions.
if you want to talk to her, that's fine. I'm just saying that there is precedent for people trying to take the bodyguard away from the tyrant, and bad things have happened. So I want to let you know that ahead of time, so you at least know what to expect.
Yeah.
Just
I
a fair
think-
warning.
Talking to the bodyguard is a good idea. If anyone's going to know how to either weaken the tyrant back to the state he was,
Frick.
or somehow deal with him, it's going to be the bodyguard.
Is Tyrant like that still currently? Do we know?
Probably.
I mean, last we checked.
Well, guys, you're not going to be able to do anything from here in your meth house.
Yeah.
So-
Let's go.
Let's go to the Pillar of Authority then.
Yes.
Alrighty, you guys are heading all the way back to Solst. Oh, John's developing a cough. Did he get COVID immediately? Who knows?
No.
Taking
done.
the long walk all the way back to Tolst, you will find that around 11 a.m. ish, as you're just sort of walking down the streets, there is a special broadcast that is announced to the entire city of Tolst. Now, John made a 600-word write-up. We don't need to go through it if you don't want to, but do you guys want to listen to me read a script?
Yeah.
Only when we're in somewhere cozy first.
Can
Chad
we play
ushers...
characters?
What?
What characters?
in the script?
No.
He wants to be an NPC.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to send you
Chad-
the script and then have you read it wrong.
Chad ushers everyone to the
Fine.
unnamed Brotherhood of the Fist bar, where clearly there will be a single really shitty TV broadcasting this.
Not Denny's.
Hey, John, you want this kind of voice? Calling 1 9.
No,
Outwindow
I do
number
not.
8.
Thank you, though.
That's pretty good.
You guys are... I mean, it's literally a 600-word speech the tyrant has
Say
made.
it.
You're going to hear it
Do it.
as soon as it is broadcasted.
Say it.
You ready?
Everyone go mute. We love you, John.
Your time.
You should have a Star Wars scroll of it on OBS.
Okay, I'm going to start reading now. The tyrant gets upon a teleprompter / news conference stand. You all, if you are nearby televisions, will see that there is a small group of people in the tyrant's courtyard in front of his great 2 double doors. Tyrant's looking fly. His bodyguard, nowhere beside him. Instead, it's some fucking dork named Councilman Brilliant. You have run into him before, I think once, maybe twice, for some of you. John coughs out. The tyrant speaks. Yesterday, we were attacked by beings of vile hatred who wish for the enslavement of all humanoids on this continent. Yesterday, they unleashed a terrible cascade of magic that was designed to cut me off from the city of Tulst, and to my shame, they succeeded. This will be the last time they will succeed. On your screens, you will see the names of all of the people that died yesterday because of their hatred for us. What they viewed as a way to hinder me only harmed others. By attempting to strike against me, those who required my aid for safety and their continued health were killed. These so-called gods, benevolent and merciful, have killed 30 individuals that were civilians. Grandparents, mothers, children, each one who would be with us here now, are dead because of their want to control us. Who will be next? I find myself asking. Currently, they're minions flying on wings of fire, summoning giant mushrooms that mutate the local fauna into mutant, semi-intelligent life, invade Thorazor. Just a few weeks ago, humanoid leeches that emit psychic, brain-altering screams were defeated by a specialized assault force under my authority, severing their leadership and lessening just one additional, apparently demonic, threat from the world. Currently, the Maelstrom countryside is being ravaged by a strange rat army. Mokapuni, Cancelar, Normal City, the City of Blinding Lights, Sanctuary, the Isles of Flavor, Moolah, perhaps even Quelithor and Ariel. How many more cities must fall to these apparently divine creatures before we say we've had enough? How many more of their schemes will be uncovered too late? Their minions in our fellow Confederation states subverting their governments and killing their populaces. How many more of these spirit beast invasions will we allow? None. No more. I am tired of watching the world burn as I sit here, unable to do anything to help them. What about you? Who else is tired of fleeing for their lives, trying to escape fires? How many more people must die as shields for us before we admit the threat we're facing is real? How much more evidence do we need that what I said years ago was the truth? These so-called gods have returned, and they have brought with them environmental plagues, wars, and dreadful mutations to innocent people. They have unleashed monsters from our worst imaginations of history and are actively trying to kill us. No more. As of right now, I am using my powers as the Tyrant of Tulst to fully mobilize our military, and I will be leaving Tulst in their capable hands so that I may make war upon our enemies. I shall turn away these invaders and personally destroy their armies. You have my promise that war will not come to the walls of Tulst, and know that I will not spare any enemy that wishes to harm my people. Counselor Brillian shall take over as lead administrator for the city in my absence. He's a trusted member of the council and acted as the councilman of state security for 12 years and as my personal mentor when I served under him in the police force. I know the city will be in capable hands, and I will make return visits as often as possible. In the meantime, do not worry. If we stick together, then not even some superfluous god can tear us down. Thank you. As he just leaves the stand, heading back to the double doors behind him, Counselor Brillian will take his place and begin to answer questions that are directed at the one retreating. Many of you don't care to stick around for that. You're busy people. You have people to kidnap and harm. So, I'm gonna go on our first break now. Let you all digest that wonderful speech Sean wrote up in a fugue state. And when we come back, we are going to do something. I don't know what. We'll be right back. Woo! God damn it. Why? I said we're going live and you're like, who? Fuck you, Goofy. Alright, we are back alive
Yup.
with the city-states of Klovisa, the Tyrant War. Guys, you've just heard a wonderful speech. You have speculated. You've gone on your little break. It's time to look at our characters who have viewed this speech and catch up with them. We're doing a character catch-up, and we're going to start with Chad and work our way up to Runt. Chad, you just heard this amazing speech written by a professional writer. What'd you think about it?
For you, John.
Thank you.
Chad has a few feelings. Feeling number 1, he just killed Lei Stung. That's not okay. Feeling number 2, we're going to war, boys. Let's fuck shit up. The second one overwhelms the first because Lei Stung is alive. However, the fact that Tyrant was willing to turn on all of us after all we've done for him is concerning for Chad.
Yeah.
However, Chad very much believes that change is the nature of things, and if this is what Tyrant really was, or changed into, this is what he was meant to be. So he's going to follow him.
Okay.
Mainly because he kicked the shit out of him with his super boots, and it didn't do enough yet, so he's going to try and level up a bit more, and hopefully that'll remedy some shit.
Okay, Lei Stung.
How much do I talk about secret memes? That's
Not at all right now.
all right, cool. Hearing that speech, I'm like, all right, he's in a talkable state right now. We can definitely try and muscle our way to like converse with him and see what the fuck is the plan.
Okay. What about you, Rarick?
Super conflicted
Who?
right now.
Don't interrupt.
That fat ass boy. He's super conflicted right now. On one hand, the tyrant just tried to kill them, and he's been told that he's going to try to ruin the world by this demon, and tyrant was acting super evil. But on the other hand, the tyrant just said like all the right things, and like what Rarick wanted to hear, like actually going out and doing something, because he's always kind of like, I guess speculated is the right word. No, that's probably not the right word, but like it's kind of like Tyrant's always sending everyone else to these missions, and he's all powerful. Why isn't he doing anything himself? But now he is, and I don't know. He's really confused because like the Tyrant just tried to kill them all, but it seems like he's still a good guy and is like
Fair, Rarick,
doing
to
more
you
stuff.
specifically, a man from Maelstrom. Your king, King Maelstrom, often does purges of his own, like, nobles on his own.
Exactly. Which is why Rarick was like always, I don't know if speculative is the right word, but like judgmental, I guess, of the Tyrant for not doing things on his own. But now he's like seeing that he is going to. But he did just try to kill them all. I don't know. Rarick's really confused and conflicted.
Yeah, I understand. Syl, what about you?
Well, I did attack him. You know. I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of fun just for funsies to plant like little bombs at places and blow up like bridges and stuff like that inside, Tulst.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, for sure.
Yeah. Letting fire bring down, and then of course the children crying, and then just constantly just amazingness.
Yeah, being a cartoon villain, that would be a lot of fun, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, it seems like you don't care either way, and just want to cause some chaos and some disruption.
Well, no, I think that the problem needs to get investigated a lot more, but like already, as long as there's a truce, we're good. And like, I'll still fight for whoever until I figure that out then.
Okay. And finally, Runt, what do you think about this whole situation that's unfolding before you in real time?
a lot of things, but two big things specifically. One, that memory of Grug being pounded into a pulp left a permanent impression, not just because his Runt's enemy was horribly, horribly tortured in front of his entire original team, but on top of that, when Runt tried to speak up, he was forcibly silenced, charmed into silence. So seeing the Tyrant do this is like, okay, it's that, but now this is permanent. But secondly, it has more to do with fear and respect, because Runt kind of like saw the Tyrant and he was like, yeah, this guy's super nice, but like that's super suspicious because no one is this nice for no reason. He's probably plotting something. And now that it turns out that he was actually just that nice against his own nature, really, it's like, oh, well, shit. I was suspicious of this guy kind of for no reason. But that's good because now I know his true nature, and his true nature is something I can understand, which is vengeance with blinding fury, which is something that he far more respects and fears than familial or familiarity and friendliness.
Okay. Deep. Philosophical, even. The nature of what it means to be a ruler, what is good versions of power, and should you all throw it away? I think you're all embodying kind of a piece of that dichotomy right now. Well, it's 11 a.m. Well, it's like 11:03 a.m. You all have just had your internal dilemmas. You all look to one another. Where are you going?
To the Pillar of Authority.
In quiet resolve, you head to the Pillar of Authority. When you guys get there, you will see that there is more or less just a congregation of people lined outside this perimeter fence that was erected years ago. There are some local police like, no dumb fucks allowed, sorry, and then they like see you and you guys like, here's my identification, and they're like, go ahead to the gondola's stairs or fly, I don't give a shit. Which you guys can freely do. Eventually, you will make it to the top, where you will find that press party is being escorted off the premises over the lake of lava, and you guys are starting to notice that some Ozark simulacrums are around, starting to summon some things into existence. One guy is that same Ozark from earlier last night who built the door, is now currently building like a massive howitzer gun, like comical, like train-sized level turret, and is beginning to point southbound. That's kind of worrisome, you think to yourselves. Others are also sort of inching or creeping in after the press is being excused and sent to the downstairs section of the pillar. But you are now here. Where would you like to go?
To the court.
You will head back through the great big double doors.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, we're hanging
We're
on.
going to kill the tyrant?
No, we're going
No,
to go.
what?
We're going to.
How did you get that?
We're
I'm
going-
glad we all talked about this and didn't, just go in guns blazing again. Fuck.
I thought our plan was to go and potentially talk to the bodyguard and also see
Yeah.
what's up with the tyrant, and just chill.
No,
be chill about it.
just test in the room. Let's carry on. Move on.
Where did that come from?
I understand
damn,
your
Chad.
thought
Hey,
process.
Stung, he literally murdered you like 2
Yeah, but I'm
hours
not
ago.
dead.
All right.
I
I
mean,
don't
yeah,
think-
he literally murdered Lei Sung. We couldn't kill him if we tried.
I'm not dead.
Chad,
Yeah, speak for yourself. Cast better spells, bitch.
Chad, I understand that there isn't an actual leap there, unlike some of us. I understand your logic. And let us continue.
What spells can you cast?
All right, Tiny Man, I'm going to let you run this for a little while longer until you, like Igor, run it into the ground. Good luck, bud.
I didn't hear any of that because I turned into a robot. All I heard was, I'm gonna let you run this, little man, and then everyone froze, and then I heard, good luck, bud.
Until
Don't kill it.
inevitably you run it into the ground like Eagle.
It made him repeat it.
Comma.
Robot.
Good luck, bud.
Well, to be fair,
To be fair,
I'm not gonna say anything else. To be fair, let's just continue. That seems best.
To be fair, you head on inside, and you'll come to the same dilemma. The door that says enemies is on your right, or 4 enemies. 4 in parentheses, who knows? And then, for the usage of the blah 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 to the domiciles. Which door do you guys go through?
Well, John, Chad canonically can't read. Is one door busier than the other?
No.
All right,
Not really.
Chad, I got you. I don't know what that one reads, but it says this one says 4 enemies, so that's not for us. I think we should go through that door.
Also, the last time I saw a door that said enemy, a person got marked and then had to like solo fight a big demon thing, and he was a wizard. So that almost
You
didn't
were
go
the
well.
team that touched the walls, weren't you? Oh,
Maybe.
thanks, guys. We got some good shit from that place.
Wait, you guys, how'd you guys touch the walls? It was so easy to get around
Don't
there.
touch the fucking walls, right? That's all you gotta fucking do. God.
Ryan, you're getting made fun of. What do you do? They're putting
Nice
you on
try.
blast, man.
I was like, well, I mean, we were the first people to learn not to touch the walls, so you're
Base,
welcome.
base comeback. I can't even hate.
Honestly, I'm glad you
Are you
guys.
still?
I'm
Blaze
glad
Stone,
you
are
guys
you?
got something out of it.
Blaze Stone, are you still haunted by the sewer gigolo?
I don't know.
Let's.
How
let's
would I
never
even
go,
know?
Let's never go back there again.
I don't think we were ever planning to.
Anyway,
Where do you guys
that's the
go?
bad door.
What do you do?
Let's go through the residence door. Run points, and he starts walking through the residency door.
Bad
Yeah.
drugs. He can't read. He follows the little man. Sorry,
Phil.
my dog is scratching like crazy.
Still,
Hmm.
are you afraid of this 4 enemies door?
No.
Do you go through it like a Chad?
Yeah, just walk right through.
Yeah, you walk right through. Runt, Chad, Leichtung, and Rarik, you guys head through the domiciles. What a baller. Good old Syl, always choosing the shortest path. Syl, you'll walk through the 4 enemy sign, and you, not being a idiot or a fool, just immediately show up before the tyrant. He is currently sitting, well, he's not actually sitting on his throne. He's beside his throne. He's talking to his bodyguard, who is now sitting on his throne, and Ozark Prime is there as well. And when you go through it, you will have a ticket in your hand that says number 1 on it. You literally have a number, and as they turn to you, they like turn back to each other. It's like, oh, we're not open yet. Can you come back later if you want an ass kicking?
What?
Well, when are you gonna be open so I can make sure I'm in line because I'm number 1?
In like 40 minutes.
Can we
The
just
tyrant just puts a hand on Ozark. He's like, I can just kill him real quick if you want. Like, it's fine. We can open her.
Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Whoa,
Wait, Sean,
you
you're not
call-
there. You didn't go through a door.
Oh, wait, this is
Yeah.
an enemy side?
Yeah, he went through the enemy's door.
It's just him.
Yeah, it's just Syl.
uh,
Good luck.
The tyrant looks at you. Do you want to just, do this now?
no. If you're gonna do the system, make sure you do the system right.
Okay.
You said 40 minutes?
Yeah.
No,
If you want, you can just go back out through that door and then come back in.
and I won't lose my number.
No, I'll just,
Alright.
You just go back through the door. Syl, you go back through the door and you're in the hallway. The number is gone, unfortunately. It seems to be like a magical effect.
Right. That
Yeah.
sucks. But at least we know where people are right now.
Yeah. We're gonna cut back to run. Well, actually, no. We have to wrap up. So, are you actually gonna wait 40 minutes by that door, or are you just gonna go through the domiciles?
Domiciles.
Okay. You go rushing to catch up with your team, or not even rushing, just like doing that little fast walk before they notice that you're gone. I mean, that interaction only took like a minute, right? So the rest of you, walking through the maze that is the domiciles, all these apartment rooms and dormitories for people to sleep and rest and recover HP, you will find that the hall is quite lively. People seem to be packing up or moving in during the springtime. Well, the first day of March, really? What is Fantasy March called? Spring shifting.
Oh.
Swirling's earlier, shifting's later.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
We're moving towards summer.
And to be fair, Toast was a frozen block of ice during the whole winter, so...
Yeah. Over half of spring, or February, too. Either way, you guys are here. Are you just going to head straight to the, other entrance to the Tyrant's Court, trying to get an audience with ya boy?
Is there anyone of note that we passed by? Someone like Lady Grasilia, any Ulathans, any of our quote-unquote like other advisors that we could have talked to?
You know where Irithil's room is? She does not live with the common people. She has she's in the infinite hallway, essentially.
Okay, but I mean, there's people that can like walk past us because Irithil could be like trying to leave, or like someone else. They could be walking around even if they don't live here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me roll a d20. Oh, the camera. You will pass by.
Uh-oh.
You know what? No, I'm going to make this a special one. Rarik, you are kind of last in the pack, and everyone else is kind of just passing by, unblinking. It's a little chaotic. Like, oh, there's some other teams. There goes the Murder Death Squad. Chad throws some finger guns towards them because they were still here waiting for their new member. You pass by, the Saturday Goons. That's what they're currently known as, because they're not the political team anymore, and you will not give them the satisfaction of calling them the success team.
Goddamn right.
But Rarik, you passed by. Who did we just lose?
We lost Rarik, actually.
God damn it.
Ruh-roh.
The man himself.
Disconnect Tarek, am I right?
Yeah, his internet
Sure.
on down. It's kind of hot over in Germany still.
Tic-tac Tarek.
It's so
His
high.
LAN cable melted.
Mine
Well, me
internet.
still, and Gibby are still here.
Yeah.
Underground's in the lounge if you need just a dead person.
Yeah, I could do that.
That probably fucked everything up because
Yeah,
he's
it
not
sure
in the same
did.
spot. It's fine. Thanks,
Yeah,
Patty. We
it's-
love you.
It's okay. I am Devin now.
I am right.
Right.
Wait, who am I?
You are Wei Shang.
And who am I?
Oh shit!
Still.
You're
I love
New
New
York. You're still.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work either. Alright, whatever.
Wait, hang
it's
on.
fine.
Now I love New York.
Well, Rarik got to see a cool hobbit who was hanging out in the hallway, who totally wasn't Schmitty. But it's fine.
Damn.
You all head onwards to the Tyrant's chambers? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
Brad's following because at this point he led earlier and he had the wrong vibe for the group, so he's reading the room. He's gonna back off.
I'm sorry, I just sent a message to Devin. You are reading the room. What about the rest of you? As you see what Sill essentially saw. The tyrant speaking to his bodyguard who is on his throne with an Ozark casting some magic.
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, yo, can we talk for a minute?
Ron will walk up, but he will be silent.
Leishtung, you walk up first, being cool. You will feel like 10 feet from Ozark, 30 feet from your boy himself, the tyrant, like an invisible wall. And you just like hit it. And you like think for a second, and then you say your line of, yo, can we talk for a second? A tyrant. Wow, we're just getting all kinds of interruptions today. Yes, hello! Oh, I stabbed you.
It's a really cool scar. I show him.
Oh. There's a silver lining to everything I found.
Yeah.
Ozark, what's his name? And Ozark speaks up, it's Leishtung. Like, yes, Leishtung! Sorry about that incident. I was not in the right of mind.
And it seems like your mind maybe fogged? If not...
What?
You didn't remember my name. You know who I am.
I don't remember anyone's name right now.
Uh-huh. Do you have any... What? Alright, do you know a name... Not a single name? Not a name of anything?
Okay, what's the deal? He just leans over to Ozark.
Wait, what's my name?
He's probably mad at you, Tyrant, for stabbing him to death. And he's like,
No, what's my name?
You're just yelling from the back of the room.
Fuck yeah, I am. Are there snacks nearby? I'm also eating
No.
snacks if there's snacks nearby.
There is no snacks. You're in the middle of a under construction room.
Just yelling them.
As you yell, he kind of winces and is like, okay, well.
I'm gonna whisper. What's the deal with Ishvatar?
Ozark, why are these people just blabbing their gums? And what has happened in my absence? Ozark raises a hand and says to you, Leishtung, where the fuck did you hear that name from? Because I sure as shit didn't tell you that.
You didn't. I figured it out in a vision.
Okay, from what?
Run face bombs.
You know...
Ron, what the fuck is with this guy? Like, did he get brain damage from being stabbed in the heart?
Run is gonna, nod and then look sidelong at Leishtung. I think he read one of our reports about the temples that we did.
No, we can't not talk about this.
Leishtung,
she was dead. You were holding her.
Not the time.
At him.
It's not the
time. You
time.
have to be honest with us.
Red just kind of shrugs, looking at Ozark
Dad goes, Leishtung can't read!
I can now.
Oh, I love you, bud! Great job!
Ozark lets out a sigh and says, Tyrant, why don't you keep performing the ritual so that we can get this show on the road? I'm going to speak with Mr. Leishtung here in private, or with his team, I suppose, if they want to support him through this discussion we're about to have. And the Tyrant just sort of nods his head and is like, yeah, that sounds fine by me. And the Ozark speaks up. He's like, all right, you want answers? We're going to give you answers, just not in a place where you can fucking shout down the hallway like an idiot. Please, follow me to my office. And Ozark points towards a door.
Run yells after Leishtung and Ozark saying, I fully support whatever Ozark's going to do to you. It's probably for the best.
I don't see why this has to be private. Why don't you just come along?
I'll go.
All right,
yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's have a group talk, everybody.
Yeah,
Leishtung, you look over your other shoulder and Chad's right there.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Is it alright if I stay here?
If you want to be left out, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
I'll catch up later, guys.
I'm just trying to create FOMO.
A tyrant.
Okay.
And I look at him and go, pew pew.
Chad's gonna look at Runt and say, go do something cool right now, alright?
I will.
Bye.
Bye. Catch up later.
Yep.
You watch as Ozark takes Syl, Leishtung, Chad, and Rarick maybe
Who's
potentially away. Who is that guy? I don't know. All the way into some hallway. Runt, you were with the tyrant who is ignoring your existence entirely as if you're not there.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
he just asks his old bodyguard, like, I didn't know we were hiring so many autistic kids. What's the deal? They're just yelling at me, all sorts of questions. Like, is this some sort of benefit thing? Like, I feel kind of bad if we're, like, preying upon the unintelligent or the, you know, Down syndrome. And she's just like, you can't just say that, Ron. He's right here. Ron, you overheard all this, and the tyrant. Oh. What do you want?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. If there is something that you're busy with, I'll simply wait for you to be available.
Okay.
And I'm just going to find a seat that's close to them where I can still kind of overhear what they're saying, but I'm otherwise not going to interrupt and just kind of watch what they're doing, because I have no idea what's happening, and there's clearly this wall of force stopping me.
Is there some sort of, like, program we're doing? Like, some outreach? Like, what's going on, Citron? She's just shaking her head like, he can still hear you. Tyra doesn't seem to be bothered by you just sort of hanging out there. He's kind of being an ass, of course, rather than the caring and kind tyrant you know, who was patient and, you know, it is what it is, I guess. For the rest of you... Oh, I was transitioning. What's up?
Sorry, I just wanted, like, one last thing. Runt's really more or less trying to get the tyrant's attention and do anything or say anything to him, and more just trying to absorb the new personality that he has. Which is why he's like, yeah, no, if you're busy, just do whatever, because he's trying to see what interactions this new tyrant is like.
You can see he's having a lot more fun. That is what you will notice, and it will be almost jarring. The tyrant, the kind and serious one, was not having fun at all. He kind of looks stressed a lot. This tyrant looks like he is in control and just chilling. Like, he is in his element. He's doing weird magic that he doesn't really know. And his bodyguard's just sitting uncomfortably on his spiked throne, looking quite like she wants to get up, but is not getting up.
Good people are the unhappiest.
True. You all go to a quiet hallway where Ozark looks at you all as... Alright, what the fuck is going on with you all? What's wrong? Yes, I know he stabbed you in the chest. It doesn't mean you come screaming and demanding for sudden answers.
Chad says, I'm sorry. You've met me, right?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Wait, do you not remember names?
No, I remember name. I'm Ozark. I know every one of you. That doesn't mean I interact with every one of you.
So, like, me getting kicked to the Super Murder Death Squad for coming and raising a stink with Tyrant, that doesn't ring a bell? No.
We thought you kind of learned your lesson then, after seeing us kick you out once, but I suppose we can do the court-martial route, if that's what you're wanting as well.
No,
Do you wish to be the second one kicked out of the every team?
He stabbed Lei Stung. Give
It
me a reason why
happens.
that makes fucking sense.
If someone was rolling up on your girl out of nowhere, swinging a sword around, do you think you might act a little irrationally too?
Lei Stung, did you attack the bodyguard?
No, it was just the tyrant.
Good answer, bud. Ozark, you're still full of shit.
I wish I was, but if you can't differentiate a 6'7" giant man running at someone with a sword in hand as attacking, I'm not sure what to tell you here, Chad. Now, I let you go without you, you tried to hit me. It happens. Everyone tries to go for me one day. Everyone gets one. Right. I'm not mad about that, but you don't see me coming to you demanding, why'd you suddenly attack me and try to stunning strike me?
Chad swings.
Okay, make him attack roll.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
try and interrupt.
Do so at disadvantage.
Okay,
As
how
Lei
do I
Stung
interrupt?
Lunges. All right. Lei Strong lunges for you, getting in the way. You would have hit him straight in the jaw.
Can someone in chat tell me how to fix the auto rolling damage? Everyone continue on roleplaying. Thank you.
I can show you after the session.
Thanks.
Indeed. Ozark takes a step back as Lei Strong interferes in your assault. It's like, okay, wow. Tempers are flaring. That's going in the next HR report, I guess.
Alright.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're cool now, right? I want to look at Chad. Cool. Alright, cool.
Not really, but fine.
And I
visibly
Ozark,
takes
like,
a deep and loud. I'm fine.
Yeah. I looked at Ozark and like, cool. I may have rushed this a bit in a panic,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like now that we already know so much, why not just let us in?
I could. But, after the way I've seen you all behave, irrationally, emotionally, and just acting with immediacy, I'm
just
afraid
me.
what you're gonna do with the truth. What if it's a lot more boring than you think it is? You'll
What
think
if
I'm
I
lying,
just-
then you'll attack me. What if I tell you the truth, you take it at face value, and then you're like, oh, that shit's fucked. We gotta betray him now.
What if I just stay out here because I'm the asshole fucking around and you let the rest of them through?
Or you give us the option that leads to the least amount of deaths possible. Because
I'm
it
not
seems
gonna
like
die.
there's gonna be enough. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the world. If
Oh, I can't
What
think
I
that
know- if-
globally, man. I'm
if-
still coming down
yeah.
off of cocaine.
there's things I know that I have not shared, don't worry.
Bro, are you a dog again?
No,
I know I asked you already, but
the dog.
I'm only
Since
gonna
he's-
ask you once more.
No.
Are you
All right.
a double dog?
No. Stop
All right,
dogging,
man. I believe you this time.
dogging my dogs.
Alright, I'm just gonna say you've blown it. Whatever the hell this attempt was has not gone the way I think you expected. Why don't you come back to me, when you're a little more calm and a little less aggressive and wired? And then maybe we can have a rational conversation where your first response isn't to immediately attack me.
To be fair, I didn't actually attack you.
Yeah, to be fair.
To be fair, I'm high on
To be
cocaine.
fair.
To be fair. What are you
Alright.
mad at, Ozark?
Get
There's
the
been a
fuck
lot
outta
of
here.
Fucking confusion. This
He leaves.
Look,
He walks away.
whatever. That wasn't even the good Ozark.
Well, I think that went really well, guys.
All right. This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Huh? No, I'm just gonna like rub one of my temples and step out of the room.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ, Timberbot.
Yeah, you step on out of the room. And by that I mean you go into a maze of hallways because he's not going to let you back in through the same door that he just went through. He's going to wizard lock that shit immediately on you. Leaving Runt
Motherfucker.
alone with the tyrant, Ozark, and the bodyguard.
If I see Ozark, I'm going to wave to him.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
here to stab me in my back as well?
He immediately loses like, what?
Your new team's the shit show, bro. I'm sorry. I miss your old one.
I also miss my old one.
Yeah, I wish Nav didn't stay in Ugarest for love.
Well, you know him. That's what he wanted.
Zane's just poring over fan fiction in his room like a lunatic.
At least we have Yugu.
I actually don't know where Yugu went. I think he literally just walked off and is now just on a sabbatical to find
He
himself.
could just be hiding in a trash can, or made a trash can and is now hiding inside of that.
He's
Anyway,
like one of those screaming goats, you know? He sees something shocking and he just faints.
yeah, I'm not surprised that whatever happened went horribly wrong, and I apologize on their behalf, although I have no need to, I still do it anyways.
You don't.
Uh,
I agree. Their actions
Regard-
do not fall onto you, Rond.
be that as it may, there are some things that I would like to talk to you about when it is appropriate.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Firstly, I'm not going to mention any proper nouns that might be overheard, unlike some people have done earlier today.
Yep, keep throwing your new team under the bus. That's how you get them to ingratiate you.
Yep. Well, I mean, anyone, not just my team, my current team, but other people have done so. Anyway, the point is, I have learned a lot about the Tyrant recently in Ugarest, and I want you to know, and I know he's kind of a different person now, so I suppose I can really only tell this to you, since I can't tell it to the Tyrant that I knew, but there are only 2 people that I have allowed a willingness to follow. One is my friend, the Prince of Maelstrom. The other, who I follow and will quite literally put my life on the line for, as I'm sure you are well aware, is the Tyrant of Tolst. Regardless of what he does, who he becomes, or no matter how many people, divine beings, demonic beings, tell me that he is going to destroy the world and that he is horrible for humanity, I know that I signed my life to him. Metaphorically, when I joined the task force, and literally, when I was in Ugarest.
Runt, while you are saying all of this to Ozark, you can't help but notice that your shadow has been just getting progressively longer and longer. Eventually, you'll turn around, and of course, you will see your boy intently staring at you as you admit your loyalty to him. The tyrant breathes in your response. He unblinkingly stares at you. Do you mean that?
Runt stares into his eyes, unblinking, and he simply puts a hand to his head and says, "You can check if you'd like."
He crouches down awkwardly. It's kind of humorous, you think, just like the weird slouch he does to get at to your level. All you need to do is say it.
Then he, still unblinking, still deadpanned into the Tyrant of Tolst's face, says, "I do not serve humanity. I serve the Tyrant of Tolst."
You watch a face ever so slightly shift within the tyrant's expression. It looks like he's happy, and then it just like twists into a very serious, judging look before it becomes a very joyful grin. I understand where the vampire was coming from, as I'm his daddy now. What kind of relationship do you want with me, Runt?
That is simple. Even simpler than a familial bond. What I have always wanted was a purpose. My entire being is to live for my mission, whatever mission that is. I am just another tool to be used.
He places a hand to stop you from speaking. And you feel your heart stop for a moment as he makes contact with you. Just a brief, like, jump in your beat. And you start to feel, incredibly powerful. As you can set your experience to 65,000, I believe, or 64,000?
Oh.
What's level 10?
I don't know. Let me check.
Leveling. I think it's 64.
Level 10 is 64,000. Yep.
Yeah, say your experience is 64,000. You may level up to level 10 now.
Okay.
Thank you for your service, Runt.
He does a deep sigh in, then a sigh out, and says, "It's thankless. It's what I was born to do."
Ozark looks around, kind of like John Travolta. Like, what? What are we doing? And then he quickly barks at the Tyrant. Tyrant, get back to the fucking throne. You need to transition this bad boy over. And he's like, oh, fuck. All right, well, that was all the sentiment I had. And he pats you on your head kind of awkwardly and shuffles back to what he was doing earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Should I level up now or wait?
Yeah, you can level up now if you want. I don't care.
Okay.
Just for this level only, set your XP, or not XP, your HP to as if you rolled the maximum as well.
Okay. I will be level 6 rogue.
Yeah. The rest of you, albeit without Rarik's will here, what do the three of you do? Leishtong and Syl and good old Chad.
I'm gonna go look for Tristan Darter.
Okay.
It's like,
I mean-
Chad, you can come along. You guys can come along if you want. I don't think he'd want you to, actually. But
What,
who
what
knows?
do you need Tristan for?
I think I need to talk to him. Alone, actually.
All right, well, I already tried punching Ozark. I really don't have anywhere else I can go, so...
I gotta go see a guy.
What
Can
guy?
you go see a guy?
Yeah, you wanna go?
You got a guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, his offer sounds better. Good luck next time.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Well, Leishtong, you know he won't be in the court. The fuzz is too hot at the moment. Uh-oh. I'm trying to switch the nameplates over since I don't know if Devin's actually ever going to be back. We'll just do a little bit of this and this. So, where do you go to look for Tristan Darter, Leishtong?
The Denny's that's closed.
You go to the Denny's that's closed, finding
I
it
go in the
having
back.
been opened again. You're in that weird period where both Denny's are open.
Oh, okay. I go to the Denny's that I was sitting at for some reason.
Yeah. You head on over to the Denny's. Syl, where are you going and where are you taking Chad?
So we gotta go see a guy.
What kind of guy?
I wanted to build off of the little hidey hole and instill a like a greenhouse setup, and then start digging down.
Okay, so you want to continue the Hobbit hole's construction.
Yes.
I don't think Chad was expecting that one.
We're doing what?
You're going gardener shopping.
Take you to the Home Depot.
All right, well, you know what? Fine. This is better. I need to get my mind off this shit. I haven't been shopping in goddamn forever. Let's go.
Syl goes to shop for contractors who have access to bulldozers, I guess. Or not bulldozer. What's the hook one? The one that digs.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Excavate.
You mean, yeah, an
Excavator. Yes,
I was
thank you.
gonna say digger, the big digger, instead of the
Oof.
big dipper.
That's that thing in Ghost Rider 2, right?
Yeah, excavators.
Leishtong, you will wait at Denny's, where you will find your friend, your good old boy, Century, still playing cards with whoever
I thought
will
you
join
came
his
with us
table.
when we went to the cabin. You've been here this whole time?
He said he'd follow after you, but he never did.
All right.
And you can see that, well, I suppose he begins to approach you. Stepping down from his comical high chair, which someone brought for him so he could sit awkwardly vertically. Sentry begins to look at you.
Yeah. I want to talk to the dog, if that's possible. I'm gonna look the Sentry. That's what I'm saying to Sentry. I'm saying that to Sentry's face.
Sentry stares at you for a moment, and then begins to scratch at the door to be let out.
Alright, I open the door.
He will begin to walk like 20 feet, then look back at you as if you are to follow him.
Yep, I'm coming. I know this route. I know this.
You know this routine. And he will take you deep into the city center.
There was dogs in the city, huh? He was playing with other dogs just now, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. There are a few more animals here. More pets, more strays that are doing their thing. You even see a rat running around, which is kind of weird.
What?
All the rats you thought were exterminated.
Yeah, that shouldn't be here.
You're right. Borking does intensify. And Lei Shtang, good old Sentry is going to take you down to some kind of like water vein, or where rainwater would flood out into the ocean. Essentially just a big gutter. Where you will find a she-dog. A she-hound, I suppose. And next to her are two puppies.
Oh.
They look newborn and of different breeds.
I look at Sentry. This you?
Sentry shakes his head.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna, like, try to slide on down, I guess, like, away so, like, no dirt gets on them or anything.
Yeah.
Or try to keep it as clean as possible.
You will find a mid-sized dog, one that, if standing, would go up to your knee, and her two puppies. One has, like, a black and white fur deal going on, and the other one kind of looks a little like Sentry. If he was, like, the size of a bean or so, they're maybe, like, 1 week old, if that, Lei Shtang. These are very tiny animals. Sentry does not follow after you.
What's wrong?
You say that, but your eyes will begin to drift to the she-hound, who is staring at you with vibrant gold eyes that are almost, well, shining in the dark.
Hi, girl. You doing alright? I go to, like, reach out a hand so they can smell it.
Yeah. She does not do the weird sniffing, for she seems to already know your scent.
Okay, familiar. You doing alright? You want a little help? I'm gonna try and speak with animals. I'll do my little ritual, even.
Yeah.
And, like...
You start doing your Ukachaka Macarena dance.
No, I'm gonna all fours and then, like, chase my tail.
Oh, okay.
For like
10 minutes?
10 minutes straight on all fours. That is what my ritual has been this whole time canonically.
Yeah. You will do Speak with Animals. Can you post it in chat?
Get her. Is this the button?
Maybe.
No, that's the wrong button.
There we go. You speak with animals. As you do so, the dog's mouth does not move. This instead lets you translate body language and intent from an animal into essentially a voice in your head that makes you understand it a bit more clearly.
I go, hey girl, you stuck? Do you need a place to stay?
You will get the negative response. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. My puppy's okay?
No,
What's wrong with the puppy?
they lack a reason to live.
I mean,
That
they
seems
were
a little
just
bit
born.
strange, right?
Yeah. They're just born, you know? Like, are these your puppies?
No, they are not.
Whose puppies are these?
They are yours now. Lei Sheng, please set your experience to 64,000 as you hit level 10.
Oh, gee.
And you unlock a new ability that you should never click ever,
Yeah,
nor
ever.
show to anyone.
Nope.
As we fade away from this scene of you getting animals and also rolling hit points, unlike Runt, you have to roll your hit points. Get fucked, loser.
Oh, my headphones.
Yeah, we go to Syl and Chad.
Yes.
Good roll. Are you at an even 100 now?
Hi.
Syl, Chad. You're looking around for excavators.
For the guy.
You're just at the local hardware store, or calling up a phone number in a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for people who are pretty good about being on the. Not saying.
Fair. Chad, I don't know how to tie this into you leveling up to 10. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna need some help here from you guys.
I didn't realize that's what I was supposed to be thinking of during this downtime, John.
You're not.
uh,
I'm surprising you with it, and I need help.
Still, I got a guy.
You got a guy.
He cuts hair.
Okay. I'm liking it. Liking it.
I don't know what else to tell you. We're going downtown. John, we're gonna go visit the shaver, who definitely knows someone who knows how to excavate, right?
Hell yeah. You head to the shaver.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. This barber who is totally not the enemy from the Ninja Turtles.
He's definitely not Shredder.
Not Shredder, but Shaver.
Lame.
You head to this metal-suited barber who is giving out some haircuts on the street. It looks like his business was closed down, but now that he's back in town, he is reopened. And he's starting out with those street-side haircuts, you know.
Shaver.
Ah! Chad, you have returned!
Mm-hmm.
After all of your missions you went on, I thought I'd never see you again.
Yeah, I need a haircut. That's what you do, right?
Yes, I shave people's head. The guy who is sitting down with this long mane of hair, just like, what? He's like, the buzzsaw just keeps going. Or not buzzsaw, the buzzer. And he's like, oh, we gotta go bald now, son.
It's funny.
You fucked it up. The guy's like, oh, shit.
Is that guy protesting against the shaver and what he's doing?
Not anymore now that he fucked up and he realized he did.
Was there a hint of protest?
Kinda, yeah. He's
Chad
like,
stunning strikes him.
you just fucking hit him in the neck.
Shut the fuck up and let him cut your hair. Trust this man. As I
Like-
chop him in the throat, cutting off all oxygen for the next insert however many seconds based off of a roll that doesn't matter. Because he's an NPC.
True. The NPC clutches at his throat and falls to the ground. It looks like my chair has freed up.
Perfect. I need a haircut.
He
And a
spins it around really fast to get all the other hair off of it, so that you can sit down on a clean seat.
Thank you. That guy was gross. We need an excavator. Right, Syl? What the fuck are we here for? Why?
You need an excavator.
Yeah.
Chad, you are the excavator.
Oh god, is this one of those fucking wax on, wax off bullshits?
You know it.
Is my hair already cut?
Like
Yes.
the montage.
Before you
Gotcha.
even realized your messy, scraggly hair from being in the Murder Death Squad team, where you didn't need to care about appearance, is all gone. You look nice. A trimmed up beard. No hair above your ears.
Favorite, you know what? Here's 50 gold.
He takes it. Now I can open up shop again.
Bro, how fucking poor are you? All you do is cut hair.
No, I kick ass too. But chasing
And-
fucking turtles does not pay.
Bro, turtles are slow.
You'd think so. But not if they wild shape into rats.
Those aren't turtles.
You're right. They're demon turtles.
Did we both learn a little something today?
I think so.
Did we both help each other on each other's journeys?
Go get digging! He tells you, slapping you on your way up out of the chair. As you turn around looking for your ass, like the wind, he is gone. The chair is just spinning awkwardly before it comes to a stop.
Dad reaches his hand out and stops the chair immediately,
You do so.
slowly removing his hand. Thanks, bud.
What's the plan now, guys? Is it...
So why did we come here? I forgot why we came here.
Chad, you need to strike the earth and carve out with your fists a hole big enough for Syl to be satisfied.
Backflip.
Yeah, I want to add on my greenhouse.
Okay.
Do I need something better than acrobatics?
No, that's fine. You can go ahead and set your experience to 64,000. Syl, what level are you again?
All right.
I don't know.
I think you're level
Roll for
11.
HP, boys.
11.
Okay. Unfortunately, Syl doesn't get to level up because he's a god. Oh, that's a pretty good roll for a D8.
We'll take it, boys.
Syl, you're gonna watch Chad start to the ground and start to dig up earth with closed fists, breaking his hands and getting whatever the fuck else he gets at level 10.
Not much.
Yeah. Probably just more key, maybe a martial die increase.
That.
Oh,
I also move 5 feet faster, so I now move 60 speed, bitches.
Nice.
Wow.
That's 120 dashing.
Jesus Christ.
That's really dumb.
You're gonna be zooming
That's-
here.
Unreasonable amount of speed.
But while this dumb fuck is just punching the ground around your domicile, you actually go and get an excavating team who will go and do this. How much money do you want to spend on this greenhouse construction?
I got about I got about 5,000 gems in the safe. I got 3,000 something in there as well. And
Well, greenhouse is not going to be that expensive.
well, I want to start digging down too. I want to start bringing in some layers.
Oh, you want like a bunker, don't you?
Oh, I want like Raccoon City kind of setup.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, one construction crew isn't going to be able to do that. That's like a secret city scheme.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can get something like that going. I do like the idea that you just have
I
a
love this
self-exploding
plotline.
meth lab now. One of the bomb technicians comes in and is like, where do you want your self-destruct sequence located?
It needs to be a big red button.
Okay.
Can I get one of those ones that's the big red button in the center of the room?
Yeah, comically, with
Yeah.
no, like, checks or preventative measures from anyone just hitting it.
Fake lasers. Just
Fake lasers. Do you want like one of those glass cases that are just on a hinge that anyone can lift up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, make it shatterable so you could punch your fist through it dramatically as well.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is going to take the rest of a month for him to set up an exploding bunker base under your crack house. Go ahead and subtract, I don't even know, like 2,000 gold, I guess.
Okay.
Fucking steal. You made out like a bandit, so.
I really did.
This is a surprise tool
He
that will
got a
help us
discount
later.
for really good RP.
Alright, I have put in April 1st, crack house explosives complete.
Yes.
What a day to complete it.
April fucking Fools, bitches.
Yeah. I know
That's
Rarick
like
and
a
Hadood are here
quandary
to
right there.
pad out the rest of our session, but essentially a week is going to pass for you all to do this level up. Lei Stung, you have 2 baby dogs now. I mean, they're going to imprint to you, but they need several weeks to become fully active. They are growing, living creatures that you're going to have to take care of. Or someone will have to take care of. You're muted if you're talking.
God damn it! Fuck! Ah!
Did you
That
just
was
say something
muted.
really cool?
No. I just hate talking when I'm muted. It's just so cringe.
Nice.
Oh, but like, I'm gonna take the puppies to like my grandma's place. And like, hey, hi, abuela. I'm just gonna get kisses. I'm like, hey, I have these, I like how these little puppies. You see them, right? Yeah.
She gasps like a
Yeah.
decaying carcass. They look
Yeah.
delicious!
No, they're not for food. They're little babies.
But dogs are for eating, Leishtan.
No, not these.
They
not
are
these,
livestock animals.
Grandma. No, Grandma.
That's how we used to do it in the Forge of Alvin.
It's just not the Forge of Alvin, Grandma.
I used to boil them alive and then give them to my ex-lover.
No. No.
That was a super secret meme, guys.
No one's ever gonna know about that one.
They're quite probably disturbed and think that I hate animals.
I mean, you do, but that's besides the point. Is what we're trying to get at, audience.
Well,
Yeah.
Leishtung.
I'm gonna set them up in my grandma's place
All right.
and like use my room. That's like now like a storage for knickknacks and have to make.
She
an
does not
awkward
know how to
space.
take care of dogs, Leishtung.
No, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be here instead of like living
Oh,
in the
okay.
commissaries. I'm gonna be here since she has like a nice little open space situation going on,
Okay.
right? So like it's gonna be good for the puppies to grow in.
Very good. Very good. What happens if you leave, though?
If I leave,
Yeah, what's, like, your
What?
biggest concern here?
oh shit! I'm gonna go talk to Nate and see if he's at the warehouse.
He is not, no. No more. He was promoted and is sort of given the warehouse up to Visity and Ozark.
Oh, Ozark, warehouse Ozark.
Yeah.
Listen, I have 2 new baby puppies. Mind if I like write down a list of things? Like, is there like first of all, let me ask if it's okay if you can watch my puppies whenever I go out.
No.
No.
Why would I ever want to take care of an animal? I don't even take care of humans.
I was just asking if you can do me a favor. Not really if you know that.
What are you
that
gonna
was-
give me in exchange?
What were you hoping for? If that's okay for me to ask?
Money. I don't know.
Money?
you have
Like
any
gold.
money. Yeah, sure. Gold,
Uh,
gems, mithril. Do you have any
okay.
more mithril?
I have a mithril watch. This be cool for you?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Like my next paycheck, you can just subtract however much your fees are. Once we get it,
Okay.
and yeah, if that's okay then.
Yeah.
All right. So that's cool.
Yep.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna write down some. All right. I brought a whiteboard. It's just like it has like a diagram of like eating times and like how much exercise they should be getting and like what to do when they bark like this, and it's like little pictures of them like yapping, but it's like stick figure
Yeah.
dogs.
Well, are you just gonna give them to him now, or are you just gonna keep
No,
taking
not
care
now.
of?
Not
Okay.
now. I'm just telling him how to take care of him for when I'm gone. I want him to make sure he knows, like like when I do leave, because it's gonna happen before they're ready to come with me. That you have to be sure and you're taking care of them like the proper way. Like I have a very regimented way of taking care of them. Yes.
Ozark plots and plans as he always does. Because he clearly does not want to do this. But yeah.
Extra gold in your pocket. You know?
He'll take your watch. He'll put your watch on and be like, "Oh, your wrist is fucking huge." Realizing he does not have nearly enough strength as you, but he'll keep it anyway. He'll probably sell it to a pawn shop later.
Okay. I'll see that on TV later.
Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna pillage through what we have left for items. Since I gave up most of my things to give to the other teams when I came back from Bucharest, I want to
Sure.
see what I can take back. If Kevin is available, I want to.
Kevin
take
is
Kevin.
not available, no. He's with Antoine now.
Fuck.
There is a amulet of drunken healing. You get drunk, you heal max hit dice. Whenever you complete a short rest. There's a +1 spear. Just a regular +1 spear. There's a potion of superior healing for 2500 GP.
Nah.
Your bow
Ooh.
got put on Revik
Oh, fuck.
or Sever.
Well, it's being used by someone useful. I doubt that there was much.
Yeah,
here,
there's
but...
fucking nothing here, dude. Even Coraline has your deck. The Saturday team wiped you out. It took
Yeah,
all your shit.
I mean, that was the point, was to make sure that other people had stuff, but... If there's any +1 daggers, because I only have regular daggers at the moment.
Coraline
not
has
even...
both daggers, yeah.
One fucking greedy bitch.
Yep.
Alright. Can I pay someone? There's still like that Ulathayan guy who like puts basic combat enchantments on things.
God says, can you use a mace?
I can use simple weapons.
Here's a mace, bud. +1.
Cool. Thanks,
My
dude.
fists are just about as good.
I'll leave that to your sheet.
I'll throw Chad 15 GP as thanks.
What's money? Just buy me a beer.
Okay. I'll keep it for then.
You'll buy Chad a beer sometime.
And Chad is now unarmed. Unarmored.
Nice. Fucking rock.
Except for the general's boots, obviously.
You
Oh,
guys are
hey,
looking a
Syl.
little hurt on items.
Hey, Syl. And Chad returns the slippers of climbing that you lent him ever so long ago. I kind of can walk on walls and water now. I don't need these anymore.
Aww. Little guy's all grown up.
Yeah. Can you, like, make me teleport and shit yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a head nod or something, alright?
Alright, but you might not like where you get sent.
You know what? This world's kind of fucked. I'll take my chances. Thanks, bud.
Okay. During this week, some things are going to happen. Randy, the big floating temple in the sky, will come within around 20 miles of Tolst and be visible in the air. He was hijacked by the angel known as Celeste. The tyrant flew out of his, pillar of authority during that day, and then reasserted his dominance in the area. And he is now going to be using that as his flagship. He's essentially going to fly Randy to zones of the world and make war upon them.
Hell yeah.
Some people are going with him that you may or may not recognize the names of. Irithil, definitely not. Hell no. She's still with the Judgment of Longing. Kinda not sure what to do exactly. Because Tyrant's not giving her orders. And she's not going anywhere else. Yet.
Can I talk to her?
Yeah, in a little bit. Let's keep
Okay.
doing the recap real quick. You guys just went to go level up and figure out your new shit. I don't know what Irithil's gonna do just now, but Tyrant hates her. There's no way he'll ever forgive her for what she's done to him. He's getting ready to go. He hasn't left just yet, but some others are joining him that we'll get to later. Citrin is now acting regent, quote unquote. She's essentially going to be on the throne in his place, and supposedly whatever she says go when it matters to the court. She has no, city management rights or anything like that. She can't, go up to a civilian and say, I'm your queen, LOL. But she's on the throne. The symbolism is not missed by anyone, right? Ozark is essentially always going to be at her side from now on to quote-unquote advise. But essentially he's the one calling the shots. The Pride of Cantalar, which the raid team, knows quite well. Igor rolling around in his grave for not being able to become the captain of it.
Yes, the Pride of Igor.
The Pride of Igor is flying around the city as well. It has a new fetching main gun known as a rail cannon, which has been affixed to its prow. And it is now being ship mastered by some guy none of you have ever heard of. It's actually kind of hard to remember his name now that you're trying to think about it.
Oh,
Bojible is still the acting captain of it, but he's the guy now calling the shots on that thing. And the air fleet is growing. There are now 3 Ulathaean ships that are surrounding the Judgment, or not the Pillar of Authority. And with this big 4th one, it's like, oh fuck. Motherfucker's got a rail cannon on that. What?
We have downtime, right?
Yeah,
Did you want
for
a
sure.
downtime activity from Chad? Chad wants to go visit the Earth Elemental. It's been a while.
The Earth Elemental all the way down in Shore.
Sure. That is correct. That is the name of the town, John.
You will go to this quote-unquote town, Chad.
Check the VOD. He said it before I did.
It's true. You will find it abandoned. Gone are its populace. The work camp has left. Their transport airship janks have been reassigned. The Isles of Flavor this city was made, colony was made for, is gone. You can land there.
The big pile of drugs we brought, it's gone too.
It was all used up, brother.
Oh,
It kept the workers happy, but then it was gone.
Chad's gonna look around at this ghost town that he helped create. and spend a lot of time on. And he's gonna be like, fuck, what was the name of that stupid little halfling bitch that we never got the name of? Fuck. He should be here right now. He should be fixing this. Whatever. I'm going to the Earth Elemental. And Chad begins his slow walk. It's a couple miles, right?
No, it's like 120, but you can make it with your new
Couple-
movement speed.
Hey, guess what? I've been there before, bitch. I move twice as fast.
It is not an urban sprawl, but I appreciate
it's a long way. I get it. It's a meme. I'm
You
sorry.
fly across the new region,
New.
running along a river. There are no animals who will get in your way. It's 190 miles. Alright, it may take you 2 days instead.
Look, man, we have a long rest, right? This is my long rest.
You run, sprinting all the way over there. You slide into this altar, which has grown. This great big gazebo, a mithril bull land just sort of sits in the center of it. It looks like totems have been fixed to the ground, chiseled out of natural logs.
Much larger than the teeny tiny little, like, dolls we saw last time.
Yeah, those things have, like, tripled in number. And now these great big totems are there. This place has become a local place of worship.
I've never met the locals, but I'll stand, I'll look at both of their totems, I'll look towards the forest where they clearly come from, I'll give a long, deep bow. If no one sees it, it doesn't make a difference. The act still stands. And then I'll go and... You know what Chad's gonna do?
What?
For the rest of his long rest? He's just gonna sit and meditate and be fucking sober. At the altar of the Earth Elemental. And think long and hard about the entire journey he's been on to this point.
Fair. It's been quite a journey.
A lot of drugs. He's gonna sober up. He's gonna see what happens.
Okay.
He's gonna wait. He needs guidance.
Wait.
He doesn't know what he's gonna get guidance from. And he doesn't particularly care. But he's gonna wait.
Okay. You meditate in this peaceful place, stalk still for quite some time. Go ahead and give me a religion check. Let's roll some dice.
What is that? That's a roll?
That sure is.
Sure is, bud. And you know what? Because I've leveled up, I can spend 3 chi to up that by plus 6, 18, please.
Can you show me that?
Yeah, sure can.
As
I
he
don't
sits
think
in
it's actually going to
meditation
apply.
scores there.
I think it's this. That doesn't actually work, does it?
Yeah, it sure
it's an
doesn't.
attack roll.
That's
I'm
an
sorry,
attack roll.
John. I lied. 12 is the
It's
roll.
okay.
I tried.
It is peaceful here in the natural world, away from the city that you herald from. It is quiet here. The nights are incredibly dark. The days are incredibly hot. Bugs do their own thing. Sometimes you'll see them, but they'll see you just the same. These wild folk who live within the forest. Just living life. No spirit beasts, no threats,
won't
no
ever-
war.
Audibly communicate, but he'll throw up peace signs. He'll throw a gentle wave, a smile, and let them go about their business while he meditates and tries to figure out what he's supposed to do with himself.
That is a question many ask and few find the answer of, Chad. But it is a respectable decision regardless. Your long rest will end as not your airship, but the Ray Team's airship comes to pick you up on your scheduled day to be picked up. And you all will arrive within the Tyrant's court. It seems the Tyrant is giving out gifts before he leaves to his, well, not favorites, but the people who showed great worth and promise after his week of catching up on reports and getting opinions from others. We'll skip what the others get, because Saturday has not gone through this day yet. You are now the calendar leaders.
Hell
Get
yeah.
fucked Saturday. Brr, 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 brr. We're winning.
You are summoned before him. He sits upon his throne. Every team, the doors are shut on. This is a private affair for you all. Weichong, are you holding your puppies in your arms?
Yes, I'm carrying them around.
Okay. You will
I
immediately
have like
notice.
a double seat picked up, like a twin baby thing.
True.
Yeah.
They're
Phil,
still
didn't you
like
have a-
they're 2 weeks
Still-
old, right? So they're quite small. Both could probably fit in one palm of your hand right now.
Okay. All right. They're secure though. You know, like I'm like.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
You
like
will
that.
immediately see just massive envy from Citron, who's like, "Oh my god, they're so fucking cute." But she will not leave her, I suppose, more comfortable standing position next to the throne. She is holding gifts for you all. The tyrant calling for Runt to come up first.
He will walk forward.
Runt, you have been instrumental in my success. Without you, I would not be the king of the Ulatheans, I suppose. I have not made, but enchanted this for you. And he will go over to Citron, who will hand him a dagger. Oh my god, Runt. It's a dagger, shining, gleaming, with a black leather case covered in mithril. He hands it to you. It feels super light. It's maybe a pound. Well, I actually don't know how much a regular dagger is. It is 3/4 the weight of a dagger.
A dagger weighs 1 pound.
All
So
right.
it would weigh basically nothing.
Yeah, it's 0.75 now. He hands it to you. You pull it free. You can see immediately this blade is coated in silver, much like your, what was it called? The Chevy Silverado?
Let me post it for you.
Yeah, fuck.
The
Chevy
Chevy
Silverado.
Silverado. Saying silvered +1 longsword.
Wow.
That is amazing. That is the best thing ever.
This is a +3 dagger. He hands it to you.
Yeah.
Says, "Do not lose it."
Dad says to himself, well, fuck my +1 mall. God damn.
Run is going like this, bowing his head, and simply saying, "Have you named it, or will I be given the honors?"
It shall be yours to name. However, there is a contingency, or a stringency, whatever you wish to call it. You must use this dagger, Runt. Do not dawdle when it is in your hands.
It will be done.
Okay. Runt, this dagger has a magical property. When used for the first time in combat, you may roll at advantage.
Oh,
Essentially, no matter what, you will have advantage to hit in the first round of combat if you use this.
I don't have to steady aim anymore.
Dot, and then what happens?
Oh, it's only once, right? Calm down. Calm down, guy.
Yeah, but I don't have to. I don't have to steady aim literally every turn, John.
Literally every turn, you don't have to. Exactly.
Just one less turn.
Well, I wanted to call Igor up next, but he's not here, so... Can't give it to Rarick since he's not here either. Hadood's not here. Fuck. I guess we'll move on to you three. Syl! Step forward.
Get fucked, losers.
Indeed.
Come on, man.
For the man who seems to have everything from the beginning, I present to you... He shows you a new prosthetic hand, Syl. This one is also made out of mithril. It is gleaming with 5 crystals, much like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, fuck.
However, they are all purple in nature. He hands it to you if you wish to put it on, and, well, it is an attunement item technically. I don't know if that matters to you in terms of attunement slots.
It doesn't.
Okay. He hands it to you. You drop your gold one. That's shit. Ozark made that other one. This one's made out of mithril. This is like 5 times more expensive, and it's got gems. Oh my god.
Decked out.
Still, when you activate this, once per short rest, you may over-channel the damage of your spells. You will roll for max instead of rolling dice. It's activatable. Just, you know, max damage fireball at something at 5th level. Good luck. I don't know how much damage that would actually be. Is that like 64? Holy shit.
I'm so happy right now.
Alright. Remember, once per short rest. He slaps you in the face.
My precious.
God, who am I mad at more between Chad and Leishtang?
Why does this one feel different when I touch myself?
It vibrates on its own now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we thought you'd like it.
I do.
I'll
Okay.
point out you stabbed Lei Stung more recently.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to actually apologize for the outburst the other day.
I don't even remember it. Come here, Leishtang, you dog whisperer.
I do that.
Leishtang, why don't you have any armor, man? It shouldn't have been that easy for me to stab you. You're one of my best fighters.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I have figured out a way of solving that. He looks over to Citron, who produces a chainmail vest. Now, you're probably like, what the fuck? This chainmail vest, it can't be +2 half-plate in disguise, could it? But it is, in fact, +2 half-plate in disguise. Also made out of mithril.
Oh, wow. This is a little special. Could you? I look at Citron. Can you hold them? Can I like? I'll put
She
on-
begins to cry as you hand her 2 puppies. Fully on 19-year-old girl syndrome of, oh, they're so precious.
Mhm.
She actually
I'm still
begins
thinking of
to
names.
cry just holding them, which is a very strange experience for you all who have just seen her murder things or want to murder things.
I smile and I'm like, that's good that you feel like that.
Yeah. Putting on your chain vest, it feels super light. It's +2 half plate with the weight of a chain vest, which I believe is like 20 pounds or something. So, not that you care about weight, but you know, it's something.
No, this is nice. I appreciate this. Do you want to talk about anything else in particular now that we're in private? Since I kind of blurted it out in a very inappropriate time.
If we have time for Chad first. Mr. Chad. The man who runs so fast. He looks
After
at...
that has been said, Chad will immediately 60 feet without
It's like
dashing.
you move 30, then move 30 back in 6 seconds. It's like you just touched that mountain. And do you want to see me touch it again? Oh shit, is Devin back?
Oh shit!
Devin
Internet?
just joined Roll20.
He did.
But he's not in... Oh, there he is! He's in Discord!
No way!
Let's see if he joins Lounge. For the last 10 minutes to get a magical item.
Well, now.
Alright, John
Lean now.
does not know what to give you.
Oh shit, he
There
did!
he is.
He's in the lounge! Get
Oh my
fucked!
God.
Yo,
Our
Hey, bud.
boy.
how's it going?
What happened, man?
What happened?
The
This
game.
is people
my
start
internet
getting
went out.
fucking feelings. He's like, oh man, my internet works all of a sudden, guys. Shit. Sheesh.
Yeah,
So,
Wait, you guys
hey,
get
what am I
magic
getting? What am I
items?
getting?
Oh, my internet's fine.
Wait, what? We got magic items?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
yet,
We're
bitch.
in the process of getting them, and it's your turn.
We're
No, it's
little
Moon's
men.
turn.
We're
What the
little
fuck did I
men.
just walk into? I
It's
have no
my
idea what the
turn.
fuck's.
Hey,
Wait,
you know what?
what's
going on?
Let's let John do
It's
his
fine.
thing.
John's gonna skip over
Wow,
me and
thanks.
do Devin first. It's cool. Go ahead.
No, Devin, set your experience to 64,000 first and do your level up. Essentially, the Tyrant is going out of town, and so are you all. Well, missions are resuming. So he's giving his gifts to the teams.
So we decided to trust the tyrant.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one thing you missed out is I pledged complete loyalty to him while Chad attacked Ozark in a private room.
Oh, but the complete loyalty thing was in secret. Like none of the rest of the team knows
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
no, yeah. Only Ozark and the Tyrant actually saw me give fealty.
Okay.
Okay.
It was.
I have puppies now.
He has puppies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You missed a
I was
lot.
pregnant this whole time.
That hasn't changed a whole lot. He moves faster now.
True.
Got
All
it.
right. Chad, I may have a problem. So I made all these items like weeks ago when you were still Aurora. It's my thing, and I'm trying to come up with one on the spot. And I don't have the creative juices right now flowing. Can I come back to you with Eric next
General's
week?
items. General's items.
He doesn't have any. You're gonna have to
Why
kill
the fuck
Alden.
not?
Because he's not a general. He's a tyrant, baby. Alright. Can I do
Put it up.
yours
You have
next
to.
week
You're obligated.
with Eric when he's back?
What do you mean, John? Suspense? For the sake of suspense's sake? Whatever.
Oh my god.
He
It's
popped
almost like he
off.
cut off his sentence.
True.
Hey, John,
What's up?
you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, did you program it? Oh my god.
Nice.
They're very nice. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but anyone in the chat, anyone in the game can read that, I suppose.
I'll read the all caps pew pew. That's not gamer words.
True, true. Pew pew, which will probably kill you. Have a great day. Okay. Rarick, you are called upon to stand before your tyrant. He is handing out gifts. Citron is still holding the puppies as Li Shtung is like standing next to her, putting on his chain vest, which acts as +2 half plate. He looks at you, the sorcerer. Mr. Stormman. Now,
Yes.
I wanted to give this, apparently, to your prince. But he's not here right now. And, you know, he also isn't serving me, so I don't see why I should. So, instead I will give this to you. And he produces a cloak. This cloak is decorated with a black velvet with lightning bolt symbols going all the way down to its hems. There are the images, or rather a different fabric acting as like a cloud format. So it's like smooth in some parts, furry in other parts, and it has a large mantle, which sort of folds out and firms down onto somebody. Apparently Ozark stole this from one of the Maelstrom kings at some point, but I think it would be better suited with you.
I very much appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you, sire.
sire. I'm not your king yet.
Tyrant, my apologies.
I forgive you. And he places his hand on your face, just right here, and it's just like, I forgive you. You may use an action, and for 1 hour you will have a floating cloud mount. Attuned to this item. It has a 5 speed of, I think, 40 feet? I can't remember.
Did you just make him goddamn Goku?
I made him
Summoning
goddamn
a cloud?
Wukong, you son of a bitch. Before
Yep,
you
yep.
activate it, remember, it will be loud being summoned. It is a thunder cloud. So don't use this if you wish to be stealthy.
Got it.
But enjoy flying around the sky, throwing lightning at your enemies.
I think
I
he just
very
uses-
much will. That is
Okay.
amazing.
Handing over the other items to Chad and Hadood, who is also there, which we will retcon in next week.
Oh wow, thanks. This is so cool.
Woggy woggy.
I knew you'd love it, he says happily. I
my
don't
God,
know
I
what
can't
monks
believe you
want. They
didn't
do
even
fucking
fucking
everything,
wrap
man. Help me out here. Lei Stang, you wish to speak with me, as you have finished putting on your armor by now.
Yeah. Is she she's okay to like keep holding them, or should I take them away?
She will hold them if you do not take them away from her.
All right, I think it's time. Puppies come
Aw.
back out of the thing.
Here you go. There is real regret looking on her face. Because
worry,
unlike
you can-
John, Citron is an animal lover. She loves animals.
Nice. That's based. So yeah. Do you know what I'm referring to, or do you not remember?
Being stabbed?
No, more like. What can we do to help you
right,
with
right,
your
right,
curse?
right. I remember now. I'm sorry. I wasn't really listening the first time. I was too busy thinking
Talking
about...
about puppets.
No. I was doing a magical ritual.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be blunt, because unlike Ozark, I honestly don't care if people know my past. Ozark thinks it's a big deal, so... You know, he's gonna be a wizard. Lei Shang, I am a homunculus. I was an artificially made creation of Ishvatar. He was an Ulathaean god who wished to use my body to act as his avatar. I resisted him. We fought. Many people got caught in the crossfire. A spirit beast invasion showed up and rampaged through Tolst, which I had to handle. Sorry if you've lost any family members during that battle of ours. Essentially, I am now fighting for my freedom. The Ulathaean gods want to kill me because they think I can still serve as his avatar, even though I've ripped his power from him and he is but a ghost hiding somewhere in the periphery of the world.
Okay.
Yes.
And these other Ulathaean gods are willing to just ransack the planet to get to you.
Yes. One
All right.
particularly did a sneaky beaky play using my girlfriend at the time to betray me. Essentially, she took over her mind for half a second, deposited a magical curse that was intent to kill me, but by then I had gained some sort of divine protection to not immediately be obliterated. I won't go into the mechanics of it since it's some homebrew bullshit, but she was the instigator of this. I didn't know that they existed. They were fine living in whatever sort of extraterrestrial palace they possess.
Okay.
But now they're invading to fuck our day.
And we need
And
to kill
Ozark
all of
knows
them.
all of this? What's Ozark's deal with you then? Why
Zark
him?
is an architect who is far too clever, or rather, he's far too stupid to be clever. He is an immortal who's lasted thousands, hundreds of decades. I don't even know how old this man is. He was the one who gave me the chance to have agency. I am like a son to him, and he is more protective than he would ever care to admit. I'm sorry if my father upset some of you, but he is, he thinks he's above it all when he is far too human still.
All right. I think I'm coming to a decision in my mind about something.
Okay. Well, if you choose to betray me, make sure to take the armor off, because it will detonate on you the moment you think you wish to kill me. So, with that being said, he pats you on the chest where your armor is. I hear you guys are going to find the Prince of Maelstrom or something? Was that your plan?
Usurp that king.
Well,
Yeah.
there's also a rat issue I heard about in Maelstrom.
I mean, there's no reason for you not to kill two birds with one stone, right?
Serving,
Exactly.
serving
I
my
got double
friend
attack for that situation.
and killing rats? What's not to love?
True. I'm told there's a Greg running around down there, or a Grug, a Grog, a Grag.
Oh, a grug?
I don't know.
Oh,
They
is
have a
it?
weird, stupid naming convention.
Payback time. Run, just kind of like, he has the dagger sheathed at this point, but he's just like playing with, just like twisting it around murderously.
Indeed.
That holds up his thing that he got, and he's like, "Oh wow, mine's so cool too. What do you think?"
That's
I
pretty
think,
good.
I think
It's just
honestly,
a skateboard now, just a regular skateboard.
Can't
Your
use
thing,
that,
Chad?
John.
I
Your
know.
thing, Chad, is definitely the best thing out of everyone's.
I know, right? I can't wait to see what it does.
Oof. Well,
All the pressure's on Sean.
It's like a bar of soap.
clean your fucking armpits. Just does it. An Axe body spray,
Or
maybe?
soap.
This
Well,
stream sponsored by Axe.
I shall be flying over to Thorzor tonight to apparently destroy a spore cloud and go kill a bouvor or something. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, though.
We know you've got this.
Yeah. Alright, well, good talk. If you need anything, Citron and Ozark will be here. But from what I understand, you guys are going to get dropped Pachinki style, and then you're going to be on your own. So,
Yeah, right on tilted.
unless you
Oh,
have some
Philip
form
Vane
of
style?
teleportation, we may never meet again. So,
I do. It'll be fine.
Weird flex. Okay.
good to know.
Yeah,
Just
like
letting-
the odds hasn't ever been against us before, and we've made it work somehow.
I wish you luck, wherever your road takes you. And
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe we'll meet again one day.
Until next time.
I salute.
Guys, thank you all so much for joining us in City States of Klovisa. It's nothing. Well, no.
It's nerf or nothing.
It's nerf or nothing.
Oh,
We would never have a session
wow.
where we don't have
Beat 'em up.
some scuff. So, Devin, thanks for showing up in the last 10 minutes to get a magical item.
No problem, Dad.
You
And
little
level up.
goblin. Guys, tomorrow we have more Sea of Vipers. On Wednesday, I believe we're starting the new season of Fable Table with Apollo Nick, where you can find me, Shadow, a guy named Andy, Apollo Nick, and an actual Greg Hansen, from the hit TV Twitch channel, Greg Hansen.
You guys like Among Us because they play a lot
Among
of Among Us.
We're going to play Among Us in space. It's essentially going to be the Among Us Power Hour, known as Scum and Villainy, where...
Actually, Among Us is in space, John.
Wow, good one.
You're
Uh,
literally
Unless you're playing in Polaris, then it's on a moon base or snow base.
What? Okay,
in space.
you're memeing too close to the sun. I don't know if we have any other Sea of Vipers games that'll get started soon. It looks like only one group is scheduled, so we'll worry about it then. On Friday night, we start the Digimon Lancer campaign. We're going to do our Session 0 with Corin, Devin, Alden, as well as some guy named Alex from Australia, which you may have seen in the Unga Bunga squad.
Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon.
Digimon, digital
Here,
monsters.
you want me to play the song real quick?
Yes.
Yes.
That's our outro. That's the new outro. You like fade to the beat back or whatever screen, and then you just let the Digimon intro.
If you don't
play,
want to get
and then-
DMCA, just play My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. That's the raid team song.
Did I play Snake Eater again?
No, we can do the metal 2 solid.
Play through the fire and the flame.
So
We'll have to- I don't have that on demand yet.
Jesus Christ.
I need to download that actually.
Well, guys, Saturday we have a Saturday team, blah, blah, blah. We will go ahead and beat up Temer now because he has never seen an episode of Digimon. Temer, show up in the lounge. We're about to clown on you.
Oh my
See
God,
you
get
all
fucking
next
wrecked here.
time. Woo, bye.
Hammer, we love you.
No, we don't.